ladies and gentlemen of the worldwide internet. On this fine Tuesday, we are live on Myth Brigade. We're not playing our usual game because we have a special treat for you. For the first time on this channel anyway, Chantel is going to run a Call of Cthulhu one-shot. It's from the Grindhouse collection. It's called Isle of the Damned. I'm not able to play because I'm working, but I will be in the chat giving away free shit. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'll be your DJ and your sound effects guy tonight.
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Chantel Kapustik, and I'm going to be our keeper for tonight. We have a special one-shot, and coming from the Grindhouse, I pulled this. We are playing Isle of the Damned. Mine comes from the Grindhouse Ultimate Collection, volumes 1 through 3. It was in volume 1, but this was written by Alex Galat and Ian Christensen of Critical Hit Publishing, and through Miskatonic Repository. We are going to go around a little bit and talk a little bit. We have our game takes place in the summer of 1974. We have a group of 5 friends who are traveling to a small island about a mile off the coast of Maine. It is a very primitive sort of place. And actually, they are going for a bachelor party. And so let's start with the groom himself. Byron, can you tell us a little bit about say hello and tell us a little bit about your character.
What's up? I am so excited to be in the chair and not the GM booth today, boys and girls. And anybody who watched Chantel put me through my paces can now expect the same reverse. But anyway, no, I'm happy to be here. I am playing James, also known as Jim Richards. 35-year-old from Pittsburgh, and I was born in New something, but I can't read it because I don't know how to make my character figure out.
New Kensington.
New Kensington, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's a small town outside.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter, apparently. So I am absurdly nondescript, of medium height, brown build, brown hair, and brown eyes. It makes me remember a lost dog that someone was looking for at one point in my life. And those who know about that story will laugh, and those who don't will see me in some other time and I'll tell you. But soft-spoken, easygoing, but I'm loyal. I'm the go-to guy. If you need me, I'm here, always. Kind of interesting thing, I wear a bracelet that my mother gave me when I was a kid. It's made of beads, and it says, "Live, love, and laugh." It reminds me of how the world should be. And I also am annoyingly obsessed with trivia. And I ask trivia questions all the time. So that's about it.
Excellent. Thank you. So we've got Jimmy Richards. Let's take a look at your brother, Dan, playing Big Billy Richards. Go ahead and talk to us a little bit.
Sure. So Dan Kaplan here playing the role. Big Billy Richards is James's older, more responsible brother. An MD, lives his life, in a good way, but he's racked up a lot of ex-marriages. And he, when I walk around, I tend to think wives ruin lives. A bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work. If only my little brother James would find some better group of friends than the ones he grew up with. I have to say, though, that his new acquaintance Mickey is good. I'm very happy about that. So, but other than that, I'm here to lend a hand, really. I'm pretty much naked except for $300 in cash and a good credit rating.
Excellent. Let's talk about these. Let's meet these childhood friends who may or may not be a bad influence. Let's start with Tyler as JT.
I'm playing JT. He's a professional forest ranger, wilderness guide, and survivalist. He tends to wear he wears a lot of camouflage, a lot of cargo pants. He distrusts the government. Yeah. That's probably his main quality.
Nice. Yes, I would believe that. And loves James. We have a new face here. My buddy Eric Etter as Bobby J. Eric, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Robert Bobby Johnson. I'm a childhood friend. We've been through a lot together. I'm from New Kensington, but currently live in Lancaster. James really was just a good friend to me. He didn't really pick on me. I'm a huge mountain of a man, but just kind of tender and innocent and a bit naive. Not too good with my hands. I'm not too coordinated, though I am very handy with tools. Used to wrestle, and it was really just my girth that got me to where I was as far as wrestling was concerned. So I do believe quite a bit in the path the Lord set for me, and I am a devout Christian.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby J. We are excited to hear more about your girth. But we're going to go to our college friend, Mickey Diaz. Brent, go ahead and tell us about Mickey.
So I'm Brent. I'm going to be playing Miguel or Mickey Diaz. He's one of the only people who is not from Pennsylvania. Well, not currently living in Pennsylvania. He actually lives in Texas. He is Mickey Diaz is a nature photographer for National Geographic, and he actually covered the Vietnam War. So he's actually very good at his job and has traveled the world, engaging in his photography exploits. Old time friend of Jimmy. They're very, very close, and kind of are reconnecting here at the bachelor party.
Nice.
And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much Mickey.
Excellent. Yeah, we've got two childhood friends. We've got a college friend in Mickey. We've got a friend in me. We've got our brother as the best man. And the island that you're headed to is actually, well, let me tell you a little bit about you guys. But before I forget, folks, if you would, you all see your luck on there. And wow, did I roll poorly for your luck, except for, I think, Bobby J. But go ahead and make a luck roll for me, if you would, please.
This is never a good sign.
Right?
Oh, goodness.
That was an incredible stream of suck.
Wow. Can we get a round? Wow.
Holy crap. Did anybody succeed in this?
Doesn't appear.
The lowest roll was a 70.
No, I got an extreme success. Oh, no.
Wait, you said you had an extreme success?
Nah, that was the other thing I was looking at, I think.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Failure. That looks great.
Alas, none of you are going to earn a bonus die for any roll that you ever want to make. That's so sad. And wow, who had the highest roll? I'm seeing this 87. Oh, I can't do that to you.
Yeah, you can.
You know what?
It is the 87. Yeah, you read that correctly.
Bobby J and JT, I would like you to do rollies. Go ahead and do another luck roll, please.
2 more failures.
Oh my God.
Hot off the press.
The person that won is Bobby J. Bobby J, let me tell you something. Well, and then we'll get to this in just a second. So, I just found out about this island because of Bobby. Bobby's Aunt Florence bought this property kind of sight unseen, and she asked her friend Alice Levinson to just go and kind of clean it up a little bit. But she'd like you, Bobby, to come up and take a look, inspect it, see what repairs are needed, see if there's something that she could rent out. And so you're going up there to check this out. And I mean, the three of you, Jim and JT and Bobby, you guys like to do very primitive vacations. Every year you try to get together and you go somewhere that's off the beaten path. You know, no real hotels, no souvenirs, no tourists, just like living in the nitty gritty of the world. And so this seems like a pretty cool place for for his bachelor party. And so as you drag Mickey and Billy along, two people who probably are not really enjoying that. But Bobby, you're kind of, because this is your, you're going there for your aunt. It's a nice primitive sort of place. You decided to take your dog with you. Bobby, please tell me, what is the name of your dog? What is, oh my gosh, wait, got all my sticky notes. Look at me. If you would, please, what is the name of your dog? What age? What breed? What size? And is it trained or not?
My dog is a golden retriever.
Oh, good.
And his name is Gadzooks.
Gadzooks?
Yes.
But not Gadzuki.
What's that? Gadzooks.
Yes. How
And
old
that's
is your
just
dog?
because when I was a little kid, I wasn't allowed to swear, and I'd say Gadzooks a lot. So
I love it. How old is your dog?
he's just a pup. He's about 4 years old.
Oh, good. Puppy. That's awesome.
It comes up to your ankle.
Yeah, really.
It's hard to ride him
and
anymore.
Is your dog trained or not?
He is trained.
Is he trained very well?
He
Or
is trained very well.
Ooh.
Just the discipline it took to do it. You got to see a job well done. You got to do it the right way.
Absolutely. That's the way you build houses. That's the way you build a relationship with God, one step at a time. Yes, yes, yes. And so we have your dog with us too. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Not at all. Sorry. Put that right there. So you all are, as we pick up, you all are on the a charter boat out to the island. And you're, like I said, you're checking this out for your Aunt Florence. And she asked her friend Alice Levinson to to take you out and keep an eye on things. And so you've just gotten to the island. As you step onto the sturdy wooden dock, the captain of the charter boat, Alice Levinson, says, "The main electrical breaker for the house is just inside the front door on the right. Just flip it up, you'll be ready to go. The generator's around the west side of the house. It has enough gasoline for about a day. But this dummy of mine," and she points to like her son who looks really abashed, "this dummy forgot to pack the extra gasoline, so we're going to come out tomorrow afternoon and drop off some more. But you got for a day." But yeah, just the main electrical breaker, just flip it up. And if you run into any problems, you can reach me by radio. And she points at the dock. There's a shack with a tall antenna at the end of the dock. It's on the right channel, so you just pick up the mic, hold the button, and say, "Bleak Island to Levinson" 3 times, and then release the button. Simple enough. So the 3, you all... So I guess, do you guys have any questions for Alice, I guess, before you get off the boat and before she takes off?
Do we have like a cooler of food or anything?
Pardon me?
Do we have like a cooler of food or anything?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because like if the electricity hasn't been on, then the fridge isn't working.
Yeah.
And if this is a bachelor party, we're gonna need some beer and maybe some liquor and.
Absolutely. And really, any of the, any possessions that you think you would need that you would have packed, you've got them. And so as that comes up, I mean, if there's something absurd, we'll try to decide if you would have it or not. But ultimately, there's a lot of absurdity in this group. And so you might have the most bizarre things. But yeah, so you'd have a cooler, and her sons are just take like coolers of beer, coolers of this, cooler of mixers.
All we need is a cooler of gasoline.
And Alice does not look happy, and she looks at her son again, and he's just like really sheepishly just taking stuff along.
I'll help him.
Don't worry about it, kiddo. It happens to all of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, my mom, she's kind of a tough lady, and she's not very easy to please. That's all I say. And even as the son is talking to you, she's just like, "Boy, get moving! Stop your chatter. Let's go." And so picks up, moves along. Yes, you do. And I guess anything else you have for the crew before they take off? Awesome.
Yeah.
So Alice says, Alice waves, she's going to be dropping off gasoline tomorrow afternoon, and they take off back toward the coast. Now, as you are on the dock itself, it is about an hour before sunset. Things got yes, she does. Yeah, Alice, 1974, she is a smoker of the worst caliber, I guess. But there is, the thrum of the boat's engines is fading off into the darkness as, evening is starting to fall. There is a single light from the radio shack illuminating the dock, and you can see the trail that leads up the hill to the cabin. The pier itself juts out into the ocean about 50 feet with 100 yards of sandy beach on either side of it. The rest of the island's shoreline is jagged rocks and boulders, but there's plenty of room to swim, fish, and maybe even build a bonfire if it's not too close to the dock.
Oh.
So, what would you like to do from here, gentlemen?
All right, everybody, come on. All right, we got to get a picture. The sun's going down. It's perfect. We got to immortalize this moment.
That's a good idea.
So I got my I got my whole setup, timers and everything. I even say I even look at the groom, and I'm just like, I could have done your wedding. The photos.
You're used to taking pictures of animals.
Yeah,
I was looking for something a little more refined.
If I could take a picture of an animal in movement, you think I can't take a picture?
It's hard for you to attend and work, Mickey.
That's facts.
That's fair.
It's hard for you to be a part of it.
But what would be really cool? You could show me just how good of a photographer you are. I think we all need to shotgun a beer. We all need to crack a beer together right off the bat as like the inaugural thing for this. You know what I mean? Like I'm only getting married once, unlike my bro. Dude, I tell you, cheaper to keep her, Billy. Cheaper to keep her.
But here you go. Here's one for you.
Yeah.
One for you.
Yeah.
I'll just flip open my pocket knife and crack open the bottom of one.
It's Steel Reserve from Pittsburgh.
Oh, good stuff.
The beer we used to drink in college, right, Mickey? Remember these? Remember that 15 pack before we went out with those chicks?
Oh, yeah, we were so messed up. Oh,
yeah, that's why it comes in a 15 pack, so you could drink free and then you don't care what the other 12 tastes like.
That's pretty much right. I'm gonna be drinking my beer. I'm gonna be unpacking the camera equipment to get us a good picture all together in front of the sunset.
Yeah, and we're gonna slam our beers together like Stone Cold Steve Austin style.
Do you need a toast or anything? I don't know if that's something you would do.
No, I'm not toasting. I'm just we're just gonna crash them together like frat jocks.
Yeah.
Nice. To my good friend Jimmy and all those women that
those poor women.
Those poor women who will not have his attention from this day forward.
That's okay, because my brother Bill, he'll take care of all those.
To Jimmy.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So you drink them down, and of course they are magnificent. I kind of want you to make a Constitution save. No, that's a little silly right
Already?
From
Um,
one beer?
One
I
beer
figured it'd be at
deep.
least 10 minutes.
now. I mean, it is pretty bad beer. That's all I'm saying. But
It is
you guys are
bad beer,
used to
but
it.
dude, we used to be in college, dude. Anybody in college used to drink bad beer.
Yeah.
All right. And
Everybody in
so,
college had bad beer.
Mickey, are you? You get your camera equipment all set up. You're ready for this picture, and now the sunset is like the sun is right above the horizon. Like it is just, it's a gorgeous picture
It's so
waiting for
perfect.
you.
It's so perfect. I'm putting the timer on, and I'm like, okay, everybody, bring it in. I'm gonna get next to Jimmy, put my arm around him.
I'll kind of scrunch down a little bit so I can actually get into the picture.
Yeah,
It'll just be like your waistband down.
I made it real wide. Try to
Yeah.
fit Bobby in.
Panoramic on the wrong profile.
Fisheye.
I mean,
I'm like-
Bobby, you
I'm-
could get down on one knee and have somebody sit on your knee if you want.
That's true. Get down
Yeah,
on-
dude, Jimmy's got to sit on his knee.
Don't worry, guys. I got a little surprise for us later.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna take the best friend picture
All right.
behind us.
Man,
It's gonna be
I want you to make a photography roll.
All right, fair enough.
Oops.
Maybe we can keep these 70s rolling.
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, this is set in the 70s, not your scores, not your rolls.
70s. Shit, I forgot about
Oh.
the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, it probably took me time to set it up because
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to find my photography.
Yeah, you probably don't work for National Geographic. You probably work for Mutual of Omaha.
By the way, I did cover the Vietnam War, but that was before National Geographic, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
And I mean, you would have gotten out of there by 68. So,
Yeah, it was back in '68. So
yeah. Crap,
It
where's
was the
your
summer of
photography?
65.
yeah, I don't see my photography on here.
Why didn't I put this on there? Because I'm a dummy. Let's go ahead and do an education roll then.
Okay.
Because this is your education, so do it that way. Oh, you are so nervous. Do you want to give it one more try?
Yeah, I'm gonna push the roll.
All right, all right. And so, how are you going to do this differently? What are
Okay,
you
so
gonna do differently?
the first one, I cut off all of the top of Bobby's head. Like I must have bumped it,
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
something like that. So I'm like, okay,
Off the top of Bobby's head.
let me go ahead and fix this. And I only got one more chance to get this right because the sun's going down. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yay! The picture is going to be beautiful when you develop it in your home lab in like
Next week.
next week.
After the
It'll be
film is
awesome, I'm
horribly
sure.
exposed and you die, the cops try to figure out what happened.
And they were
Something
never
like-
seen again. What? No.
But there'll
All
be
right, so
photographic
picture.
evidence.
Taken. It's going to be magnificent. The sun is getting lower. It's getting darker. What would you like to do from here?
I mean, we could do some night fishing. We get some kerosene lamps, drink a couple of beers, and do some night fishing.
We better
Fishing
find a place to
sounds good.
stay first, don't you think?
Yeah.
We have the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll have to clean it up.
We got to get the gear up there too.
Yeah, we got to load all this up there, flip it on.
And yeah, we still got like
fish. That sounds great.
I haven't eaten
I love
since
it.
breakfast.
Yeah. We're gonna be drinking, so we're gonna need some food.
Yeah.
I think I got a bag of chips.
Food.
yeah, I got a
What
couple
kind of
Slim
mixture? What's-
Jims.
Never mix your solids in your liquids. That's terrible.
I brought a summer sausage. It's gonna go great.
Okay. Well,
We've all brought
Wow.
the most phallic of foods, so
Yeah.
here we are.
Wow, look at all these phallic foods we brought. Isn't that crazy, guys?
it is. All right. Well,
Somebody should have brought roast beef sandwiches or something.
I vote night fishing on the pier, but if you guys are determined to go up to that cabin up there, is that a cabin? I don't even see anything up there. It's so dark.
It's up on the top of the hill.
I mean, you guys all brought flashlights because you knew You know what to do. JT knows what to do. And
Why would we just go
so
take the stuff
you
up?
guys are, you can use that to head on up. Oops, sorry. There we go.
Sure. All right. Well, I guess he has a point. We could carry the stuff up, then we come back and fish.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying no to fishing. I'm saying that we need to get our shit together.
And we can always come back down for fishing or rowdy swimming.
It's probably not a good idea to be drinking and swimming at the same time.
I think it's a perfect time.
I think your bachelor party is a great time to be fishing and drinking and swimming and.
Hey, fishing and drinking. If somebody wants to swim, all the power to them. But let's get the gear up there and turn my
you can get in there and do
flashlights
some kitty fist and catfishing around here. But
Okay.
I heard kitty fisting, which is something completely
I heard
different.
kidney
Yes.
fisting,
But yet
all
it's
kind of
not,
the same thing.
But yet it's
So-
not.
Sorry. Okay. So as you're you grab the gear, you're heading up. Each of you probably like going in pairs, taking stuff up, and Bobby's got one of the cool, or probably two of the coolers,
Up top.
on either shoulder, just walking up.
Toolbox in the other hand.
Mhm. And you follow the winding dirt path from the dock, and you emerge into a clearing near the center of the island, and there's the cabin. A rustic structure with shuttered windows and a sturdy front door. A dozen steps from the door is a stone well with a wooden cover. And you can see around on the west side of the house, around the corner, around the corner is a generator. And multiple places. Sorry. The floor of the clearing is mostly lichen and moss, and then behind the cabin is a small woods of the same balsam fir that you're seeing all through the island.
Right,
What time of year is this?
It is summer.
So it's still cold because it's off the coast of Maine.
Yeah. Now it's Maine, so it's probably maybe in the 60s, maybe dipping into 50s at night. But you are here, and there's still just a little bit of light in the sky.
All right.
Well, I'm terrible at mechanical repair and operating heavy equipment, so of course I'm going to try and start the generator.
I will oversee that.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, well, you do remember that Alice said that the electrical breaker is inside the front door. If you just flip it, it'll set everything off. I mean, but
Okay, so you
actually, you should check out the generator. Why not?
Do
So go ahead. I'm sure there's nothing wrong, but go
I'll
ahead
take a
and
look
check out
at
the
it.
generator. What would the other three of you like to do?
We're just gonna go in and flip that switch. There's no problem at all. Everything
All
should
right.
be working.
yeah, wait, what are you doing, Jim?
I'm just going to spend some time kind of looking around and taking in the whole thing. I'm an accountant by trade, so I'm trying to inventory the stuff around, in my brain, trying to figure it out. And I was like, I'm thinking of trivia questions like how many people normally die when you visit a haunted island and, things like that. And just,
That's very actuarial of you, Jim.
statistical chance of drowning while drinking, things of that nature. So
We need to get a couple more beers in you.
I agree.
You're getting way too accountant for my taste. You're leaving all
right.
that behind tonight.
So Bobby and Billy, you guys check out the generator, and I mean, everything is as normal as possible. It is, as you look, it is full of gasoline. It is ready to go. It seems to be in really good working order as compared to the house itself, which is run down, but Alice knows her stuff. And
That's one of those good Generac 5250s.
I know, look at this. The fuel check's perfect. Oil level, beautiful. Battery inspection, clear as a whistle. Air filter, look at that. It's like new. Exhaust
machine.
system is point clear. I don't know who took care of the rest of this island, but it's not whoever takes care of this engine.
It's probably using regular gas too and not unleaded.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, 1974. Ooh. And so yeah, so that looks awesome. JT, as you go into the door's unlocked. And so once you open it, you get the smell of age and disuse, but you don't smell mildew. And the electrical breaker is on the right.
We're gonna try to flip it.
All right, you flip it. Sorry. When you push the stiff handle into the on position, excuse me, a light comes on in the adjacent room off the entry hall on the left. So as you walk through the door, there's an entry hall. To the left, a light comes on, like through an open door, and then you can also see that there is there's a door that's ajar on the right side as well. So like the east side and the west side.
So he grabs a stiff handle and the house gets turned on. Perfect.
Yes, exactly. There's nothing phallic about this.
Really hard to get this.
Big Billy gets it.
I just want to point out the one game that I can't play in all of these dick jokes. I'm so angry with you guys right now.
Hey, you got stiff.
I'm not. I'm quitting my job.
Sorry, man.
Later on,
I believe the official word would be cucked.
This is where the gimp suit comes in.
See?
Just put this ball in your mouth.
Have you
and
been
be
reading
IT.
this?
No.
Oh, wait, what?
Put
No,
this ball in
sorry.
your mouth and cough.
all right.
Anyway,
we brought all those
at the back of this entry hall, you see a large antique wardrobe that almost reaches the ceiling. An Oriental style rug covers most of the floor. And that, like I said, the door on the right is slightly ajar as well.
Yeah, we'll just go right to that closest door. So it seems like the door to the right, the one that's open.
Okay.
We'll just make sure nothing like got in the house, no animals. Like nobody's been up here for a while, so we want to make sure there's nothing in here, nothing living in here.
I gotcha. Let's go ahead and make a listen check, please. Or spot hidden, I guess, whichever you would prefer. Oh man.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna trade off for the spot hidden. It's
Okay.
Too quickly.
All right, excellent. So JT, as you kind of look out that way, and while you didn't necessarily hear anything, you're looking at the floor and it's been swept, but there's still a little bit of, it was swept, it was a cursory sweeping, so not very great, but there are no tracks or anything like that, any sorts of evidence of animals. As James is coming in and looking over your shoulder, James, which way do you want to look?
I'm going to look the opposite way of the door.
Okay.
Like where the door entered, I'm looking to the other side.
Okay. Down the right where JT was, there aren't any lights on.
Okay.
But the light is on the left side, the west side where James is looking, and you see the living room.
Oh, sweet.
It's illuminated by a ceiling light with a simple cut glass cover. A heavy, slightly battered wooden table sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by 4 wooden chairs.
I'm immediately going to look for a box of Trivial Pursuit or something like that. See if there's some. Well, that wasn't until the 80s, so probably.
Yeah. But I'm sure they have some sort of hey, question.
Like password or something.
Yes.
With some dice.
Fancy.
In the center of the north wall, there's a large rough stone fireplace. There's a heavy oak mantle on it. There's a half cord of firewood and kindling stacked next to it. Next to the fireplace, there's an overstuffed armchair with a little table next to it. There's a glass cabinet containing plates, mugs, silverware. There's a lot of stuff in here. A trunk filled with deer antlers, a massive stuffed buck's head on the wall, and an oil painting of a clean-cut man in a suit over the fireplace. This portrait depicts a younger man with dark hair and glasses sitting in a stuffed chair with a book on his lap. Judging from the man's clothes, this must have been done somewhere in the 1920s. And then there's a single shelf that's screwed into the wall, and there's some books as well, including Moby Dick by Herman Melville, Walden by Henry David Thoreau, The Joy of Cooking, 1931 edition, A Field Guide to the Birds by Peterson. and other various books that are there as well.
Hey, JT, they got a book about birds in here.
No, I'll go right over.
It looks very hunter chic in here. I can't say the sense of style is really my taste, but it does the job. I would.
Well,
say.
let's be honest, Nikki. It's not a big idea because you're not getting laid this weekend anyway.
Well, I don't think any of us are.
I mean, if you're pitching, he's catching.
That's more Billy's game. He can't keep a woman.
Oh, little brothers, man. Little brothers.
He's outside. He's outside. He can't hear that.
I'm outside still.
All right. Yeah. So Nikki, I guess you're coming through the door. Jim and JT are already in there. Bobby, Jay, and Billy, what do you want to do? Do you want to come follow them in, or what would you like to do?
Sure. Head on inside.
All right. Let railroad you in there. All right. So as you all go in, and you're just headed in with the rest of you, I guess.
Yeah, checking out the construction of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, solid built.
If you would, go ahead. Everyone can make a spot hidden check. And Bobby, if you want to, you can also do a carpentry instead if you would like to.
Ooh, I'm on fire. 12. I got extreme success.
Nice.
I don't see a carpentry skill.
Carpentry is under art and craft.
Oh, woodworking. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, is that what I put on? I listed as woodworking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Billy is the only one who fails, correct?
Yeah. Hey, look at that. Is that Joseph Heller? Something happened on the bookshelf? I've been wanting to read this. I get completely abstracted from everything else. I have no idea.
Absolutely. Yeah. Those of you who succeeded in spot hidden, as you're looking at the portrait, you think that it was painted in this very room because the fireplace in the background of the painting exactly matches the one that's here. The chair that he's sitting in seems to be a newer, more brightly colored version of the one that's here. As you with your Bobby with your woodworking, you realize that everything in this room looks like it's in really good shape.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't need to be doing any big repairs in here. And holy cow, how are you not just sorry, Byron, how do you not get distracted by the stuff that pops up? Because
I'm sorry, I can stop.
No, I love it. It's just like
Are you talking about the chat?
I can't keep a straight face. I just laugh at it.
The chat?
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at it.
That's okay. It seems unprofessional for me, but
you know, guys, this picture's kind of creepy, and I kind of feel like it's almost like it's the equivalent of like making whoopee in front of a picture of Jesus Christ to for this particular guy to witness.
Did you just say making whoopee?
Yeah. I mean,
you're definitely not getting laid this weekend.
That's it. That's fair. How about we just take it down and just turn it around so it doesn't have to witness the debauchery?
No, look, we're not here to mess with it. Aren't we going night fishing anyway? You won't even see it.
I mean,
that's true, but look, its eyes almost fall.
You want to take it with us? You want to take the painting with us?
What if somebody took one of your pictures? What if somebody took one of your pictures and like turned it around? You'd be offended, man.
I mean, as long as they turn it back, put it back at the end. I'm not
here to shit on Bobby's friends or family members.
We're
here to have fun, man. Get a beer.
That's fine. Bobby, can we take it down? Is that okay? Or you?
Yeah. No, I'll take it down. That's no problem.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just creepy.
I don't know. Is there like a place I can put it up high where it won't get damaged if things get a little rowdy?
If you can,
sorry,
that antique wardrobe that's in the entryway, it doesn't go the whole way to the ceiling. So you're actually the only one who knows that it doesn't go the whole way to the ceiling. And so if you put it right up on top, not a problem. No one else will be able to reach it, and that's okay. So
right.
absolutely
what chairs are made for.
You guys don't want to picture Alice's husband up here. That's fine with me.
Picture? What picture?
Photo.
Oh, the photo that he's turning around right now. What were you? Did you drink? You pre-gamed before we did this, didn't you?
Oh,
sir.
well, you do see he has a beer in his hand, but he's got that novel he's picked up from the bookshelf. He's just like, oh, what?
All right. Bobby,
So-
as you take that off the wall, you see that there is something on the back.
Yeah, look at this. I'll flip it
There
around.
is a small pocket journal hidden there.
Ooh.
Oh my!
Here, Billy,
secret
read
journal.
this.
I take it. What does it say?
Okay, as you open it, there is it's signed Dr. Alan West, and you are seeing the references are kind of vague. He's talking about his children. And the names are kind of strange. Lahamu, Lamu, Kishar, Anshar. If you would like to, you can make a history check maybe, or a literature check to see if you recognize those names, or if you say them out loud to folks, anybody who has either of these, you can make a history or
Sure, I'll read out loud.
yeah,
Don't-
history check would be the best.
Don't forget his other relatives named Klaatu and Verada. And
Yes.
So
I
we can
missed
make
my 5.
A history check.
No point not rolling, right? At
Oh
a
my
5%.
Wow.
Oh my god! Oh my god,
kidding
man!
me.
Holy shit!
wow.
Holy fuck!
Oh my God, Mickey. You're the
Critical
best.
success. I'm sorry. What is it?
That's freaking amazing. Okay.
I'm literally looking over your shoulder, and I'm like, huh, this guy really got around, didn't he? These are a lot of kids.
Well, and it's crazy because you know that, from your world religions class, these are the names of very, like, the lesser, almost obscure Babylonian gods. And he's talking about them as if, like, they'll soon arrive, but they haven't yet.
Oh, he was into
ooh.
that freaky Satan occult shit.
Yes. Oh, one phrase is particularly disturbing. Today, I completed the final sutures on Lamu's deltoideus ligaments, and for an instant, I felt his presence. It was as if you were standing just beyond an ephemeral veil and could step through at any moment. I am very close now.
So I'm a medical doctor. I mean, and I have a little bit of occult. Femoral veil? Like stitches?
I thought we were going night fishing. Why are you guys reading porn?
Go ahead. Go ahead and make a medicine check or education. I guess whichever you would prefer.
Yay. Made it.
Okay. So from your, that you understand the medical terminology. And while this ephemeral veil seems a little weird, this doctor seems like he is just describing what seems like normal medical procedures. These are sutures, these, ligaments, no big deal. Something maybe they had, if he were working on, say, an amputee, these might be something that you might use.
So
these
it's
are particular techniques you might use.
Does it strike me all a little bit like Frankenstein's monster sort of thing, or more like just like sewing parts together? Is that how it works? If you have a stump and you've got nothing to connect to it, is it just suturing it closed, or it sounds like he's attaching things?
Intelligence check.
I gotta say, boys, we found the world's worst porn. All right,
We're
intelligence
the best
check.
porn.
Success.
I'm just
All
like,
right.
Bobby, your family's into some weird stuff.
Let's go night fishing. Who cares what notes you found in the crazy weird house?
Yeah, it feels slightly off kilter. Like this is not how you should describe this medical procedure. And so maybe he's doing some off the books, like Dr. Henry experiments.
This is Bobby's
Maybe
family.
he comes up here and writes horror novels or something.
Bobby's family bought this place, but it had been sitting vacant for probably 20 years before his aunt bought it. And so they recently purchased it, and Bobby's here to just kind of check it out.
Bobby,
So it's not their stuff. It was stuff left from the previous owners.
So Dr. Alan West, that's not somebody you know about, Bobby.
No, I never heard of him.
You could make
right, then. We should just
if
go
you make
right.
an extreme medicine or history roll.
Who, Bobby?
Big Billy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Medicine, I'll do it. Try it. Oh, we go. Oh. Hey, did it go? Oh, no. Foiled again.
No, you've never heard of this guy.
Okay.
And that's okay. Whoops, and I just closed my Zoom. Okay.
This is some weird shit. I think you're right. I think we should go night fishing.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably just a crazy person, you know.
We're just gonna crack another beer and start handing them out.
Round of beers to wash that stupid out of our brains.
Oh.
Bobby, is this one of those like cabins where they set up like a, like a mystery? Is this like from a kid or something? Like murder mystery night?
Shoot, I don't know.
Oh, it's like Colonel Mustard in the bathroom type shit.
Exactly.
Nice.
With the
It's
lead
like
pipe? Yeah.
It's like a trivia game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder if there are any more like things like this. How old does the book look? The
book looks about maybe like 25 to 30 years old.
Wow. I gotta say,
and
man,
it's all handwritten. Based on some of this as well. I mean, it seems pretty far-fetched. This might just be someone's first draft of a really bad science fiction book.
Right, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. And I say exactly that. All right. Well, I put the book on the table in plain sight so everyone can see it. And did I read the whole thing, or is there a lot more?
How long did you spend reading it?
Probably like as long as we did here, like maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
I mean, there's still a lot to it. You believe it might take you, say, a half an hour to read the whole thing. So you just read maybe the first chunk of it.
All right. I'll put it in my back pocket. Maybe I'll read it tonight.
It doesn't have pictures like you're used to.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
Who knows?
That's how I got through medical school, the pictures.
Who knows what kind of weird hot gossip is in that thing? Maybe his indiscretions.
He likes his porn with medical terminology. What could we say?
Right?
Yeah, takes all kinds. All right.
Night fishing.
Night fishing.
Night fishing.
Woohoo!
Absolutely night fishing.
You guys bring any bait?
We're gonna start a fire,
We'll
get some
night
kerosene
crawlers.
lamps.
Oh, dude, you know that Billy is a consummate fishing person. So I got my rod assembly, my reel attachment, my line spooling, my leader attachment, my lure and bait selection, drag adjustment. I open up a little kit, show you a series of lures.
Did you bring those waiter boots again?
I'm kidding. I've been wearing them all day. I've pulled my pants.
They're built for comfort, not for style.
That's right.
Amen.
You never worry about spilling your beer in your lap.
Within 10 minutes of night fishing, I'm just going to go skinny dipping.
Yeah, you guys take your gear. You take whatever you need. You take your gear. You take your beer. You head down to the beach. Oh, and one thing that you did see next to the fireplace, there was some firewood and some kindling. There's also both a like small hatchet and a larger axe that were used to cut this. So if you want to take that kind of stuff too, you can. Or if you need,
We'll grab that smaller axe so we can build a little fire out by one.
Yeah, let's take them both. We'll do bonfires. Perfect, JT.
Yep. Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
idea.
perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start setting up a cabin style campfire.
Was Bobby a Boy Scout?
Yes, so
I'm just curious.
I'll be prepared.
And what is Gadzooks doing through all of this?
He's sleeping on the porch right now.
He's fetching beers.
He is.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
good dog.
Is he trained to fetch beer?
He can.
We'll save it for later. Save it for later after we're food eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we need
that. That'll be a special moment.
And so,
Mickey, you really gonna get in that water, man? It's probably 30 degrees, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be so refreshing.
Put your night crawler away.
What you like what you see, JT?
That's not a night crawler, JT. That's a less than inchworm.
It must be
He
cold
just
out
jokes
here.
about
Look at
fishing and such. I mean, you can joke about God all you want to, but let's not joke about fishing. That's a serious business.
I think you need another beer, Billy.
You're probably right.
I'm gonna
In
jump
God
right
we
into that
trust.
water and be like, come on, Jimmy, just get in. Don't worry about it. You don't need to.
I'll throw a beer at him, like unopened, so he can like catch it and like drink it.
sure. Pardon, Ray.
Let's see.
This is a
let me-
bachelor
let me-
party. You can't be up here.
Let me make a throw check.
Yeah, I feel like a dex check or something.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. That goes wide.
Oh my god. So, how long do you want to fish? And I guess tell us how it goes. wait,
I'm gonna purposely try to throw my reel out where Mickey is, so I can see if I can catch him with the hook.
You're trying to throw your rod at me.
Yeah, I'm done like
Okay.
casting out like towards him, hoping
Dude,
that I
fish
can.
safety. What are you doing?
You're such a fucking dick.
Don't,
Don't
I
worry,
don't
I
have
won't
to
catch
stitches.
your worm. It's too small. What does that be, like fishing? Dex check.
Nice. And
Sleight of hand, maybe.
Dex check, probably.
Dex.
yeah. Good dex check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to do with that?
Oh,
Hold
it's
on.
deep. Oh.
Okay, you beat me on the. You got lower.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I catch him just in a little bit of his forearm as he's trying to swim away, and just pull the hook real fast so it like pulls out of his skin. And I was like, oh, that's gonna hurt in the
First rule
morning.
of night fishing: safety first.
Blood in the water. Excellent.
You're welcome, chum.
God, that's bad.
Eventually, I come out of the water after that little incident, and I start to pull out our phallic foodstuffs like corn on the cob and hot
I'm
dog.
gonna open my backpack and throw him one of the adult diapers that I have in there. I was like,
you're a
there you go.
serious-
Why do you have
Wear
those
this.
diapers?
You're a serious drinking man.
You already have one of these
Very
on?
serious.
Have you been
Hell
wearing
yeah,
it
I've
all
been wearing
day?
one since 7 this morning.
What the fuck?
I don't know what you assholes are up to. This is a fucking bachelor party. I come prepared. That's what accountants do.
Holy cow. All right, so you're drinking. Who's putting on their adult diaper? I can't believe I had to ask that question, but still.
For
I can't believe
Jimmy.
you went this long without asking.
We're definitely going to get a
This is
picture of
Jimmy's
Mickey
night.
in the adult diaper.
Yeah, I'm doing it. This is Jimmy's night. I'm at least like 6 or 7 deep on the
I already
drink.
got mine on, so I'll strip down so
I'm
we
putting
can
mine
put them together.
over my like cargo pants. I'll put it over the cargo pants.
I put mine over my waders.
Bobby, does yours fit?
It does not. It is
does
folded and tucked nicely in my pocket.
Wait! I got something for that. I got in the front pocket of my thing. I got a thing of duct.
We can like tie two of them together.
Yeah, we'll tape it. We'll tape it together.
Well, I'll pull out like a piece of string from my backpack, like a little piece of cord. We'll like,
Yeah,
tie a
I'm
couple
probably
of them together.
I'm probably about 5 or 6 beers deep too, so I'm gonna make a con check to see if like how
Oh,
badly
absolutely.
how
yeah.
badly I tape his diaper. Oh yeah, it's fucking bad, dude.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I will. I'll have to hold my finger to hold the bow as JT ties the knot with his cord.
Dude, I
And,
stepped away for
having
like
been
5
used to
minutes.
this
What did I
because
come back to?
I can't drink enough to even get drunk with my size, so I just kind of just nod my head. You boys have fun. I'll clean up after.
Like Andre the Giant, you like hold the can in like the palm of your hand.
Yeah,
I was like, wait.
Damn it, Bobby, we're gonna get this diaper on you one way or another.
I knew, Bobby.
Hey,
Hold on, man.
No.
I knew Bobby wasn't gonna get drunk on this Steel Reserve, man. That's why I bought a bottle of 151.
151.
Yeah, and Fireball.
It's better for cleaning wounds,
I
actually.
just want to say I love you guys.
I love you, Jimmy.
Bobby, are you mixing that with any? Are you drinking it? Are you mixing it with anything? Or are you drinking it straight?
No, I'm gonna drink it straight, but I'm gonna sip it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Gonna sip it.
Yeah, gentlemen, why don't you all make, if you have drink at least 6 beers, please make a con check.
Well, I made one, but I can't write.
Jesus Christ.
We're just vibing it out. We're just riding the wave.
Man, what the hell is this? Shut up.
I made one for the tape incident, but I couldn't have given him the 151 without swigging some of it, so I'll make another one. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, absolutely. You guys are fun.
I'm a fucking drinking champ.
I'm drinking tired.
Hell yes.
We all pass our drinking test.
Yes.
This is how we drink in Texas, boys. Yeah.
Yeah. Since Mickey just got out of the cold water and he's like all like drunk and shit, I'm just gonna give him like a WWE chop like across the head, just like Ric Flair slapping and do a little woo!
I don't feel shit, but I am gonna have a handprint tomorrow.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Holy crap. All right.
Hands of Midas.
Billy, if you would
anything?
make a fishing check to see what you catch.
All right, fishing cat check.
Oh yeah, we're night fishing.
What's the skill for fishing? Nature?
It is under, it's like a separate,
We were
there
just
it is.
rolling dex checks.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Oh, failure.
I mean, not surprising. These guys are all being dicks, and Mickey's out there like scaring away the fish, and
No
you're
catfish,
surprised that
no
JT isn't
walleye.
like, doing
Let's be
something
honest, man.
thing with his guns. So.
Let's be honest, Billy. I met your ex-wives. You never were good at fishing.
Oh.
He can catch them, but he can't keep them.
They're all throwbacks.
It's a catch and release program.
All right,
Look,
okay,
you
sure.
got another small one like Mickey over there.
There once was a lad named Jim who's so naive he believed his bride's tale I conceived. He took her fair hand, now he's trapped in love's strand. Marriage, dear Jim, is no reprieve. I drink my beer.
Here.
Yeah, I bet you can't say that backwards.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast.
There once was a young man named Jim who fell for a woman's
We're
false bid.
serious. Come
I don't
on.
really want to hear
Now he
it.
can't do a thing. Marriage, dear Jim, is grim.
I'll throw him a beer.
At him.
At him. Literally at him.
Nice. Folks, if you would, go ahead.
I hit him with it.
Ooh, nice. What did you do with that throw?
I give him a little like Brooklyn Dodgers right down the pike, man. Or what? Would it be Pittsburgh Pirates? There you go. Throw it out.
Yeah. All right. If you would, all of you make a listen check, but make it with a penalty die. Because you guys are having a good time. You're chatting it up. Oh wait.
Oh, there you go. Woo! Fit 9-3 failure.
Wisdom, is that like intelligence or?
Make a listen.
Listen, my bad. Okay.
Yeah.
If only I had listened. Oh, success!
Roll it with a penalty die to.
Oh, how do you do
roll
that?
it twice.
I think right on the screen you click penalty. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I don't think that worked.
Wait, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't think that does what we wanted it to do. So
I just rolled again.
Yeah, I rolled twice.
Yeah.
I
And
can't
now
roll much
distracted by
worse than
what's all
88, but we'll give it a shot. No, I made one, of course.
So I guess what I'm seeing is give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you succeed or fail.
Fail.
Succeed the first one, fail the second one.
Oh, so
That means
yeah,
you
you
failed.
guys are just—you're having a great time. You you're laughing and drinking and throwing stuff around.
Yeah, we're all screaming.
Like sort of hear some night sounds, but I mean, you guys have been out in wilderness before. This is not a big deal. Everything's okay.
We're all having
And
fun.
oh my gosh, would you roll a? I've got your dog stats here.
Oh no.
Dog stats.
For Gadzooks, if you would, roll a D100, please. And so if you want to do that over at the side.
Oh, yeah, whatever he did well.
He always does well.
Gadzooks starts barking
He's well trained.
really frantically.
What's wrong, boy? What's wrong?
Like I look up, is it like knowing some of his habits, is it just he's excited about something, he's afraid about something, there's something
He
coming?
is barking and growling. Something.
Oh man, he's gonna get a skunk. We're gonna have to clean that shit up.
No, Gadzooks, here. They call him to me.
You should do a crap.
Oh no,
Forgot about your damn dog. There's no animal handling. There is no. Make a power roll.
You sure? Animal psychology?
Power roll.
Whoops.
Power. Here we go.
Oh!
Oh,
Whoa!
that dog is trained. And so even though he's still like growling, he wants to go after that. He knows his master. He will come back and he'll sit right wherever you want him
With
to.
that roll, JT, Jim, and Mickey come and sit by me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sit.
All right.
So, but before I do that, what, like, is he growling at the cabin, at the woods?
He's growling up toward like the cabin in the woods. You guys are down on the beach, so you see the trail and then just like kind of woods around the trail, and he is barking in that direction.
Okay. I give him the hot dog I was cooking.
Ooh, that'll definitely.
At least your hot dog.
Link to the Nathan's hot dogs in the description below.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the world could be
Joey
ending if you
Joey
offered a
Chestnut can't have.
golden retriever a hot dog. It would be like no problem. Just
Brought to you by beef and other mixed parts.
yes, the other bits.
All of our phallic foodstuffs.
Yes. You pull out the bananas, the summer sausage, the
All boys like a meat stick.
all sorts of sausage, yes. And JT,
nitrates.
you're saying Slim Jims, but I feel like this
I got like dried fruit and nuts and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and I mean that stuff is like meat that you dried yourself, and
This is smoked at
that's
home.
meat. That's your meat that you jerked. It's you did it yourself. It's all perfect.
Meat that you jerked.
Yes. None of those like perfect Slim Jims.
I use jerk on all my own meat.
You gotta remember too, these are fantastic 1974 Slim Jims. So they have like 100 times the nitrates. They will last literally 1,000 years.
True.
So JT, you're like a wilderness guy. Were you in the war? Did you ever have to, someone?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did 2 tours.
Oh.
He just kind of cracks open another beer.
Whoa. Sorry to make everyone real sad there for a second.
yeah.
Way to
have
shit
a
on the
beer.
mood, Mickey.
Have a big mouth for Mickey's big mouth.
Well, let me try some of that jerky. Is it like a deer jerky?
Did you
Oh, yeah,
say
it's
you wanted
venison.
JT's meat in your mouth?
Absolutely, he does.
I am gonna put JT's meat right in my mouth.
Well, JT, of course, has delicious meats. So,
I think. Hold on.
JT, are you passing your meat over for everybody? to
I'm
try?
passing my meat around.
Yes.
I think Mickey should open his mouth and JT should like try to toss it in. And
Oh yeah.
whoever, if he makes it, then Mickey has to shotgun a beer, and if not, then JT has to shotgun one.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. And we can bet. Bobby, what do you think? You think he's gonna make it?
Oh, it smacks right off.
I'm
his
gonna
forehead.
push the roll.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
push
gonna
it. Oh,
push the roll.
Can I
I'm
tell
gonna
you how you're gonna?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna like a football. You would like flick like. I'm gonna like get a piece of me and like flick it.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And so not only does it bounce off his head, but it bounces back in and goes into the fire. Your meat burns.
Oh,
Oh, that's a waste of good meat, man.
Party foul!
one for the fire gods.
Yeah.
All right, JT.
Drink.
I'll chug a beer.
JT makes delicious meat, but he can't handle his meat well. It's really too bad.
It's a $10
As I
copay.
say, some men just can't handle their meat.
Yeah. I mean, how old is he now? He's in his 20s. You think by now he'd figured it out, but
It's like 34 or 35.
yeah, you know, some point's going to kick in, JT. Don't worry.
Well, I mean,
It's kind of like you and a wife.
compared to Billy.
Eventually, it'll kick in.
Oh wow! Yeah, he's already got kicked out a few times.
Hey, my little brother can make wife cracks, all right? But the rest of you, you're on probation.
I mean, what do you do at this point? You know, just like hook up with a girl with a go bag and just be like, I was like, that died. Yeah.
In that silence, are there crickets or the sounds of like reels turning with bass being pulled in or anything?
You know, it's very interesting that you say that because as the smell of now this burning meat is coming up from the fire, and there is that kind of pause in the conversation, and those of you who have proficiency in survival or like survival forest, there are a couple of you who have that. Go ahead and make a roll, please.
I look at the guy in the fatigues.
I make it, of course.
Nice. Yeah, despite the smell of your own meat burning.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, Nikki. Oh, do you wanna use luck?
Yes, I will. I'll use one luck.
Yes.
Baby.
All right. And so
The smell of burning meat.
Jim,
makes
do you
me
want to
vomit.
use luck?
I don't think he has enough.
That would be Errol's luck.
I don't think he does. Oh man, I rolled really poorly for luck, let me tell you. Oh, how did you push that roll? Jim?
Oh, I didn't. No, what I did was I rolled a Constitution check to see if the smell of burning meat made me nauseous,
Oh.
and I threw up, and then I rolled a dexterity check to make sure that I didn't throw up on someone.
All right. Well, that is good. I'm glad you didn't throw up on anybody, but you did, man, you threw up.
I did.
I
I
think
puked.
this is-
Yeah. That's good. I'm ready to go again.
Round
Yeah.
two. Mickey
round
and
three.
JT, you guys, hear this silence and you realize that this is not a normal silence. You should be able to hear, crickets or small rodents, something like this. It is ominously silent.
Ooh.
And, as you look at Gadzooks, he's being very good and he's sitting there, but his eyes are just locked on the woods and the trail.
Ooh, gives me the creeps.
I'm gonna shine a light that way. I'm gonna grab one of the flashlights.
Go ahead and make are you gonna go over toward the woods? Or you're just doing it from your place?
Just from in the area we're in. I'm not headed out that way.
Okay. Go ahead and make a spot hidden check. And you're going to need a hard success. You're going to need
How about a hard
JT.
success?
Oh, JT,
Oh.
very hard. Yes. And we have, you are, as you're looking, you swear you see something in the woods. You're not sure what it was, but it's maybe like the size of, like the height of a deer. And as you like shine the flashlight over it, you actually see kind of like whatever that thing is, kind of like jerk back a little bit out of view.
I think there's a deer.
On the island?
Yeah, they can swim, Billy.
No shit. It's a forest at night, JT. Of course, there's
I know,
fucking
it's like-
animals out there.
No,
like
but they're
10
like
miles.
right there.
Yeah, no
course.
human presence out here but us.
Smell your cooked meat.
Yeah.
Deer don't
Well-
eat.
Well, that's how good your meat is.
My deer's so good, all the does want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Well, that explains the dog barking.
Yeah.
Well, we have supplies.
Well,
though.
better a deer than a bobcat.
Mhm.
And actually,
Yeah.
as you hear the like that kind of movement back, Gadzuk starts to like a couple of barks and actually looks at you, Bobby, like, you know, it's okay, but he is anxious to get that.
Guys, I'm getting a little bit nervous. There's not a lot of animal sounds. I think we should take it back up to the cabin. I think it's time. And this diaper is chafing.
Yeah, did we catch anything?
Oh no, you guys caught nothing.
Yeah, I got it, Mickey.
Rule number 4, you
You
gotta
know
be
that's gonna
quiet
be
tonight,
as
fish,
far, right?
okay? Rule number 4.
But yeah,
I guess.
it is a little creepy out here. We could continue the party inside.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
All
up.
right.
Is,
But it's gonna take me a while
Grab
to
the
get this
cooler,
deer
beer,
put
and the
together.
lamps, and
is there like
leave
a fire ring here, or is it just kind of a clearing?
It was just a clearing, but you were able to make a fire ring, and of course, make one that is, you know, appropriately an appropriate distance from the dock.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna get a
safely away
bucket
from
so
the
I can
forest.
get some water out of the lake and put the fire out properly.
Just use this cooler. It's empty, but it was full of ice.
That'll work too.
Oh yeah, you put that out, no problem. And you know, you have the smell of that extinguished fire, that smoke goes through the air as well.
Don't forget your reels, boys. We gotta disassemble them at the house.
Yeah, we'll worry about that tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, you can't leave the rods out overnight. Or you can't.
Why not?
Is
Just
it?
leave it here and we'll
Nobody's
come back
gonna
and
steal your rods. We're way
Oh,
on the
look.
Yeah,
Hey,
somebody's
you
gonna
do a
swim
lot like
over
that.
to the island and take your
You gotta
rod,
get
Billy.
like a snook or a tarpon, or one of those is gonna grab it by the hook and pull it in. You can't just leave it in the water
Don't
like
leave
that.
them in the water. We just leave them here at the dock. We'll just get it tomorrow.
You lazy bastards! All right.
You know,
Come on,
spare the
it's
rods,
fine.
spoil the children. You know what I'm saying?
guys, I brought us a whole bunch of churros for up at the house.
Churros.
Yeah,
Churros?
you ever had
Churros
a
and chocolate?
You got a green
Yeah.
card for those?
You don't. I brought them all the way from Texas. My mom made them just for you,
Texas.
Jimmy.
Yeah, how many hours? How long is that drive? These are like 4-day-old churros.
Yeah, they're like
keeping them they're in a good state. You guys are
They're at the peak of ripeness.
I'm eating it anyway because I'm hammered.
he just fucking, he makes all his churro jerkies.
It's a little chewy.
Yeah, it's a little chewy. It's all right.
we'll heat them up over.
It reminds me a little too much of my meat.
Yeah, just like mom makes. All right,
Your
come on.
mom made churros?
No, Mickey's mom made churros.
My mom makes the best churros.
Well, we're about to go find out. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. I'll
right.
support you. The two drunk
Yeah,
people. support
show
you.
us the family recipe.
I bet let's race up to the
Oh, I
cabin,
could definitely
Mickey.
beat you
You
up
got it,
there.
Mickey. I got you, man. Let's go,
Absolutely.
baby.
Go ahead and make dexterity checks.
Oh, it's
Um,
stuck. Running in the
Go
dark.
ahead and make them with disadvantage with a penalty die.
Oh, 38.
Oh,
Bad.
oh my God. So as Jim is running up the trail and he turns around to say something to Mickey, you smash right into a tree. Head bump into a tree, kind of fall down. Mickey, you actually got to
I'm
trip
out.
over him.
I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
Like usual, Bobby's going to walk up, grab both of them by the belt, and just lift them up.
Well, hold on. Let me.
I make it to the door as I sprint, not even paying attention to either one of them falling.
Assuming they don't pass out, I won't do medicine. But okay, they're still on their feet. That's okay then.
Oh, it's like,
Well, I
Bobby, not by the diaper, please, man.
Oh, he has nothing else on, Bobby.
You made that bed. You lie in it.
oh,
That diaper is
shit.
remarkably strong.
Who put that fucking tree in there? Way?
Full-grown man? That's amazing.
Mother Nature planted it there 20 years ago. Waiting just for you, Jimmy.
Mother Nature's a bitch. Oh.
What was that for? Oh, shit.
Don't worry, Jimmy. I'm sure we can get some makeup to hide that on the day of the wedding.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Let
gonna
me
have
take a
a fucking
look.
black eye now. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh yeah. Once you guys get up to the house, or like as someone is looking at you, go ahead and make a Constitution check, both of you, just a regular one.
Hey.
Hey,
I mean,
hard
it's
success.
it's a bruise, but it's in a place where it will be easily covered, and it might even fade by the time the wedding's here. So you're probably gonna be okay.
I look at him over. I go, "You're remarkably lucky. You were so intoxicated and so relaxed when you hit that tree. You hardly hurt yourself."
Yeah, that's why drunk drivers never die.
You obviously have forgotten all the stories I told you about the ER. All right,
ER.
the emergency room. Remember when I was doing my intern?
Do we need one? Is he that fucked up?
Right.
We don't gotta go to the ER. I'm good, man. I'm good. Where's some
Make
ice?
sure we collect like the tools and stuff from the fire and the
I'll
food.
just put a beer on it, man. I'll like put a beer.
Yeah, we'll get him a cold beer out of the cooler.
Also, does the door have a lock? I don't think these guys should be wandering out again tonight. I'll just.
Well, funny you should mention that, because as you get up to the house, and go ahead, everybody, and make spot hidden checks.
No.
Oh.
I clearly must have hit my eye.
Look at that.
All right, so we've
Wow,
got two
hard
extreme success and a hard success.
And a fumble.
96 and a
Yeah,
fumble.
fumble. Oh my god.
And the
Well, of
99.
course, Bobby's carrying these two, and Jim has, I don't know, bark on his face.
My good roll is because of the amazing vantage point Bobby's giving me.
Yes.
As he's
Yes.
I'm like, oh. Yeah.
So with the hard success, Billy, you see that there's something in like the lichen and the moss in the front yard has been kind of pushed to the side, like there is a path leading into like toward the trail. And you didn't actually notice as you were coming up the trail, but you see this, like there's something that was kind of pushed aside. Those of you, Mickey and JT, with your extreme successes, you see footprints, but you see them in a way that is unnatural, as if there are 5 different feet that have made these tracks.
Which one are you trying to play a prank?
See that trail? Did you guys see that before? I say 5 different feet. What are you, the fucking deer hunter? What the hell?
Do I see
I
anything
mean,
extra
yes.
with my extreme success, or nothing extra?
Yeah, we noticed that it was 5 feet.
Yes, yes.
That's-
You two with your
Those
extreme
are
success,
extreme.
you notice that it's 5 feet. It's not just, oh, here's a path. It's, holy shit, this is weird.
Hey, look, JT, there's actually a really big path here. Like, it's really.
That doesn't make sense. What?
Would we have seen it on
It's
the way up?
2 people walking a pirate.
That's true.
That makes a lot of sense right now.
You know, with the extreme, you would notice that with this, you would remember that there was not a space for a mark for a peg leg.
And I'm just like, what do you mean by a mark for a peg leg, though? Out of character.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
What do you mean by a mark for a peg leg? There was not a mark.
Oh,
for a
like,
peg
you know how like you have footprint, like like a chair leg circle and then footprint chair leg circle, like that. But you don't. It's just 5 footprints.
Good lord. That man's walking on his cock. Amazing.
And I'm like, I'll point that out to everyone and just be like, oh, that's kind of weird. I mean, you think there are
Take a picture of that.
I gotta get my camera equipment, and the lighting's not good.
Oh, come on, Mickey. You must have some speed film for dark scenes like this, no? I mean, you're a wildlife photographer.
I'll shine my
got one of
flashlight.
those fucking Polaroid things?
I can set up. You want me to take a picture of it? Here,
I mean, come on. Look at this. How often do you see 5 footprints? Like, one of you's playing a prank, I'm sure.
when 5 people go in a wood, that's when you get a 5 foot.
That'd be
5
10.
people in the wood make 5
That'd be
footprints.
10. I'm an accountant. I can fucking count.
I'll just say.
Oh, you're such a good counter, Jimmy.
You see a thought balloon over Billy's head where he's like, sew together parts. I'm like, what? The man walking on his penis? How did that? Is there something weird going on this island? And that's it. That's all I got.
Nice.
Oh,
You notice
Like
that
the
the path
Frankenstein
is
of porn.
coming from the eastern side of around the eastern side of the house, so the opposite side of where the generator is.
So was that where Gadzooks was barking at?
I mean, he was down at the beach. He was just barking at the woods in general.
Gotcha.
As you're looking at him right now, is he on a leash or is he just running loose? I mean,
He's loose at the moment.
he's loose, but he's
Here.
at your side, correct?
Mhm.
And he's getting hot dogs, so he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
He
Just saying.
is. He is.
I mean, I'll just say this. If Bobby was giving me hot dogs, I wouldn't leave either. Just say.
Unlike
I mean,
the
when
wife.
Bobby's
If
gonna
only
hot
your wife
dogs,
could have
nobody
said the
wins.
same thing.
Right.
Which one? Oh, shit.
Paula.
Holla.
She's the one that was a whore. I mean, as compared to the other two. But so as you were walking up through the trail, you know, Gadzooks was by your side, but you could feel him like that energy, like he wanted to go and chase something.
Mhm.
And as you get up to the house and you see where that goes around the side, you can see that. You can see that eagerness to go,
So I'll just tell.
but also then kind of turns into like sheepishness, like kind of cowering by your side,
Oh,
not just
okay.
standing at attention, but kind of cowering against you.
Dog, what is wrong with you? Go on, go.
Did you let him go?
Yeah.
He is going to.
Die.
It's probably just chasing something, a
Oh.
squirrel.
Is the house door open? Because you went in to get your photography equipment, correct? Sorry, Mickey, you went in to get your camera stuff, right?
Sorry. Yes. Yes. I'm
Okay.
heading in to get my camera stuff, and I'm real serious. I'm real professional about it. I'm gonna be like, these are my babies. So
Absolutely. Make a dexterity check because there is this giant golden retriever that is running straight into the house and down the hall as you are trying to walk up with all your equipment.
okay. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yes, you're able to dodge him and Gadzooks actually runs off to like down the hall into the last door on the right.
Hey, your dog is acting really weird.
He
I say
probably
to Bobby.
he probably just smells something. He's always chasing chipmunks and grinnies and squirrels.
First time I ever saw a golden retriever.
Intelligence check, Bobby.
Oh, that could be bad. Intelligence, where are we here? Oh, not too bad. Nope, bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's just
He's
this is
being a
probably
dog out in the woods.
weird. He's new place, whatever. So and what are Billy and Jim? What are you guys doing?
Well, I think it's weird because I'm holding an almost uneaten 18-pack of Oscar Mayer wieners right here, and that dog just ran away. And I have never seen a dog do that before.
I'm going in to sit down because my fucking head hurts from hitting that fucking tree.
Oh, right. Here, you'll be fine. You got you got that amazing drunken dexterity. I can't explain it.
Yeah. Let me show you this.
You want to show it to us?
All right, and Jason, I don't know, like I have hit show to players. I don't know if that actually will go to where that will go from here. The Bleak Island Lodge map.
Girl, how you gonna act like
Under
I'm not on
handouts.
top of my game?
Yeah, it's on there. You're good.
Okay.
Don't see it.
Drinking my screen down real small.
You should.
I played Byron's game.
I see it on stream though. That's what's weird.
Yeah, I see it on the stream, but I didn't get it either.
I just see Isle of the Damned.
If you go under your journal,
Yeah, you
it
can
should
open
be
it
under
there.
handouts now. And so you can also look at it there. It's the Bleak Island Lodge map.
Boop, boop,
Don't have
Nope.
that either.
Don't have that either.
No. Fuck all the ducks. What the hell?
Why?
You said to show
You
it
know
in all
what?
the
Let
journals.
me see if I can do this.
It is on the stream though.
Yeah, log into the stream. We need viewers.
How about now?
I am logged into the stream.
Oh, I
I
see
see
it
it
now.
now.
I see it.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Just
There it is under
Oh.
handouts.
yeah, I didn't
Oh, it's over there.
more clicking of stuff to do. And I just
There
There
we
it
go.
is.
rejoined Roll20, so I don't know what's gonna
Oh, there it goes. I clicked on it now. I can see it.
Okay, good. So just so you know the layout of the house. And so you can let me know where you want to go in the place. Because while you only really walked into the living room, we have down the hall that JT originally looked at. There are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. There is connected to the living room. There is a number 3 is the pantry, and then there is also the kitchen. And there's a door that leads out to the, if you need it, there's an outhouse in the back, which is your only, which might be good that you guys brought the adult diapers. Because the bathroom where Gadzooks ran to just has a tub that you would fill from like the pump in the sink, in the kitchen, and a like a basin for a sink.
So did he actually run into the bathroom?
He ran into the bathroom, yeah.
See, Bobby, I was going to compliment you. I thought, of course, your dog's a brilliant. He's going to claim the best bedroom first, but he's gone to the bathroom. And strange for a dog, but
It is.
he's really well trained. Thank God,
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna go check on him, see what
Okay.
he's doing.
So you're heading in, Mickey's heading out. JT, Billy, Jim, remind me again what you guys are doing.
I was waiting for Mickey because we were going to take pictures of these photos.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm heading out there to take pictures with JT.
All right.
Yeah, I'll actually go out with them as well.
Okay. Oh, and Jim, you're going inside to sit down. So and that's how it started. Do you want to go and lie down? Do you want to just sit down in the living room? What would you like
Yeah,
to
I'm just sitting down in the living room and
Okay.
just probably drinking a beer while I'm holding one on my face.
Absolutely. Do you want to be at the table or do you want to be in that stuffed chair?
No, stuffed chair for sure.
Okay. Good.
Upright is better in this situation.
Yes. All right. So Mickey, as you're coming out and you can get things set up, Bobby, you head in, you find, make a listen check as you go in. Okay. And I mean, you can hear Gadzooks whining from down the hall. And as you follow his whine, you find him down in the bathroom. He's actually jumped into the tub and he's just cowering, like trying to make himself as small as possible.
Oh, I'll go down. I'll start petting him and trying to calm him down.
Okay.
Jeez, what's going on, buddy?
With you guys outside, go ahead and make either listen or spot hidden checks.
I will do a listen.
And you spot hit.
Mine are the same, but
That's sleight of hand. That is not what I wanted to roll.
did mine roll? Mine did not roll. I'll try again. Listen. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, 2.
Excellent. So as you know, Mickey, you're focused on setting up your stuff. Not a surprise. JT, you are hearing something that is like hearing noise that seems to be coming from around the eastern side of the house. And Billy, as you see him move over and you shift to look that way as well, you hear a lot of like fumbling around, and you see that there are 2 doors that are open into the basement. I like kind of like those storm doors that will open up.
Oh yeah.
Down into a cellar. That's open.
I shine my flashlight.
Go ahead and make a spot hidden check. Oh, how close are you getting to it?
How far is the camera set up from the house?
The camera's about 10 feet from the house, and are you looking?
Oh, I'll get right up in then. If it's right there, I'll just get up in that business.
All right. As you
spot, where's spot?
go ahead and do a spot hidden too.
There we go. Sorry. I thought you wanted me to. Let's see. Oh, and I failed my spot.
Okay. And so as you get over to those doors, the sounds all stop and you don't see anything, but you can see that there is like this leads down into a basement.
Hey, did you guys know there was a basement in this place?
Oh, really?
There's some noise here.
Like some kind of side cellar?
Bobby, did you know there was a basement?
I don't know anything.
Was the noise possibly?
Well, it's like your friend's house or whatever.
They just bought it. I don't know what's going on.
You said there was
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what are you guys doing?
Well, could have been rats. I mean, was it a small noise or was it a really loud noise?
It seemed like, from where you were, it sounded like a big racket, but at the same time, that could have been if there are a lot of rats, oh man, or if they jumped and knocked something down.
I shone the light on the steps, the concrete steps going down. Is there any debris or anything there? Because it sounds like these doors just open. If it's clean, that means just open. But if they've been open since anyone's been here in weeks, then there's probably some debris on the ground.
You can see that it almost looks like, when you make a snow angel, as the doors open up, all of that pine needles and leaves and that sort of stuff that just builds up has been pushed aside. And that kind of those 5 feet those tracks are coming up out and through. And as you look at the steps, you are seeing some sort of liquid, some sort of fluid. You're not really sure what it is, and it's kind of hard to see in this light from where you are.
And these doors, they were open, right?
You can go ahead and make a see them. Well, because now that you're looking at them, they look like they had been pushed open.
Okay.
And there is a lock that has been snapped like a hasp on the inside, as if something broke it from the inside and pushed out.
Hey, Mickey, bring that flash over here and that camera, man. There's some shit going on in this basement, man. Look at this. I found more tracks.
All right. Yeah, so
I see some fluids here, but it can't be Jim because he's in the sofa chair upstairs. He's leaking a lot out of various orifices, and that's okay. But this could have been him. Look, there's the 4 or 5 feet, and there's the penis mark.
Why do you keep saying it's a penis? I'm not sure.
Well, it's either that or the guy's got a peg leg. And who has a peg leg?
Pirates.
What?
Yeah. Pirates have peg legs.
Ooh, it could be pirates. And if there's pirates, there could be treasure. I'm about 10.
Sounds like we need to go in the basement.
I turned my flashlight
on.
Do you want to call Bobby and Jim? Bobby, I know that you're kind of talking with them. Go ahead and make a listen check.
It is Jim's bachelor party, so I might yell, peek my head in, and be like, "Jim, we found something really cool. Come along."
And Bobby's really big, so I'll yell for Bobby. Bobby, big man, get over here.
Yeah. So they'll come out of the house. What do you want to do with Gadzooks? Do you want to leave him here? Do you want to take him with you?
If he seems like he'll come if I coax him, I'll bring him along. I'm not going to force him, but if he's wanting to stay there, I'll just let a sleeping dog lie.
Power check.
Failure.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of the house like downing the beer that's in my hand, still holding one to my head too, and be like, "What the hell are you guys doing out here?"
We found a secret basement.
There's pirates.
And Bobby,
There's treasure down here.
this is the first time since you started training Gadzooks that he did not listen to you. He is staying there in that tub.
All right. I'll rub his head a little bit and say good boy and go out where I'm being called.
Okay. And you'll just say, don't worry, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So you guys all go out, you see this, and those bulkhead, those storm cellar doors are open. You can see all the debris, and you can also see, there was a lot there. You can see why you didn't really notice it when you came up the first time. And as you are going, what's in order? Give me a marching order. Who's going down into this thing first?
I got a flashlight. I'll go first.
I'll go next.
Okay, then I'll go after JT with the camera. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's like a tool or something like that I can use as like a weapon in case someone gets out of hand.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and make a spot hidden.
A piece of wood or something. Like that.
If you guys want to.
Oh, that's a great idea. We got the axe, and I can grab my machete.
Yeah. You've got your machete.
I'll give my machete. We'll give Jimmy
else that's in that
Jimmy
footlock?
the axe.
I probably would have just naturally grabbed my tool belt because that's where my flashlight is. Throw that on.
Okay.
I grabbed my revolver too.
Okay.
I've got
I probably already had that on me, but
my 1974 flashlight, which has like 11 D-cell batteries in it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna kill him.
that's a weapon itself.
Yeah, really, that's gonna kill him. Jim, Bobby, are you going last?
I got a hard success. Like, can there be like one of those those little hooks that you hold with your hand that like you use to carry firewood and shit with?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yes.
Because that sounds really cool to hit somebody with.
And you've got your tool belt with, and what's it like hammer-matic, that sort of thing, like those sorts of things.
Well, probably just like a hammer, screwdrivers.
Okay. Billy, you've got your flashlight, and Mickey, you've got your camera. All right. So as you go down into this basement, you start to realize, well, there are no lights on down here. Sorry,
Whoa.
That's a lie. There is a light in this, where you're coming in, there's a light in this room. Sorry. So as you walk down the steps, you are seeing this almost, again, these kind of feet. They look like if blood had the consistency of Vaseline, that's what it looks like on the floor in those footprints. And you see in the middle of this room, there is, excuse me. I need you guys all to make Constitution saves, if you would, or Constitution checks.
I don't get it. Why is there tomato sauce everywhere?
You know what? One person has already failed, so already that's okay. The smell as you get down those steps is so disgusting. Like your throat closes reflexively in defense against this putrid miasma. The fluorescent lights are on overhead, and it looks like a nightmarish operating room. The top There's a steel examination table in the middle of the room. It's spattered with dried blood and other fluids. The counters and cabinets that line the wall are smeared with unidentifiable bits of organic matter, filth, and chunks of desiccated flesh. It's unlikely that the floors have ever been cleaned. If you failed your constitution check, you vomit. And those of you who succeeded, now that we've got someone vomiting, it's going to turn into a barfarama. You need to make a con check again, but you're going to roll with a penalty die.
God, this reminds me of third-year medical school at Miskatonic.
Oh my God, Ed is fine. Oh my God.
Yeah, I keep it down.
Yeah.
You guys are, you've seen nastier stuff on bar floors, and you've seen nastier stuff in Vietnam. Both of you, actually.
Yeah,
So
we both. I've been like, this is pretty bad, but
I throw up again just for drill.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it is vomit every.
Vomit central.
But here it is. What do you want to do in this room besides throw up?
I say, are these like medical pirates? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's no treasure down here. What the fuck is this?
Oh.
I say, remember that diary? I pull it out of my back pocket. I think maybe it wasn't fiction. Oh my God, what's that smell? Oh, it's the vomit plus the gore. Oh, jeez, what the hell did you guys eat? Fuck, man. God. Start waving the manual by my nose.
God, yeah. There are drawers of medical tools. There are some tools in like jars on the counter in this like yellowish liquid. There are other in the cabinets themselves are these large jars of fluid containing human organs, body parts. There's even a man's head. All of them are marked in Latin, written in a pen on masking tape. And there are other medical supplies in here, rolls of surgical tubing, suturing needles, heavy catgut thread, a galvanic current generator with a nest of needles and wires connected to it. And then just this, like, there's actually a lot of the fluids and nasty is dried, but there is some fresh fluid as well.
Oh, and I'm a doctor too, so I'd probably be able to tell, like, how fresh.
Like recent, like maybe in the last couple of hours.
Holy shit.
Mickey, what
How
is
could we
this
not
stuff?
have heard this? Jesus fucking Christ. Anything that went through. I pick up a bone saw. I'll pick up the most. I'm a physician, so I've done medicine, so I'll
don't
pick up
touch
the most.
anything. You got to document it, Billy.
What are you talking about? There's something around here, man. I grab a bone saw or something huge that I can use as a slasher weapon. I say, fuck, man. I don't know how we didn't hear it, but whatever was fucking down here and bleeding out in the last 2 hours, we should have fucking heard screaming.
You think Alice knew about this?
I sure fucking hope not.
I'm gonna take
Alice
pictures.
does like 5
And-
packs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my
I'm gonna
fucking
go.
gun out.
This is a hell of a story, everyone. This guy was some kind of mad doctor. Oh, I can sell these pictures for so much money. I'm gonna get a Pulitzer for this.
Is
gonna
the
be
basement the
amazing.
full like floor plan of the house?
You can, as you are looking at this, crafty crap, where did I put this? If you are thinking about where the house is, and actually, Bobby would be able to know this. This room is right under the 2 middle bedrooms on the eastern side of the house.
So it's not the whole basement. It's just off to the like right on the.
Yes. And now that you've kind of stopped throwing up and you're looking ahead, there is an open door on the western wall.
You guys see that door? That
Go
one.
up- Go up to that door. It's dark out there in the hall, but as you look out, you can see, and with your flashlight, you can see that there is like a string hanging down from like one of those pull chains on a light.
I flashed my flashlight up at it. Does it look like it's in working order?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bulb and it seems.
I mean, we haven't been quiet. I'll pull the light on.
the light comes on and actually like momentarily blinds you because you were looking right at it. You weren't really thinking. And you can see there are once your eyes kind of clear, there are steps that are going up to a trap door, and it's closed. It's like the floor is right there. And there is another open door directly across the hall from you.
Where would that go up to? About like the living
As you're
room
thinking
area?
about it, it goes up. Go ahead and make either woodworking or intelligence or education.
It's a wide variety.
Yeah.
That is. I'm like woodworking. That's awesome.
It goes up to the kitchen.
Okay.
And in fact, as with that, and just based on what you know, it looks like there might have been, as you're thinking about the kitchen, the only place that you could hide a trap door would have been under the table.
Okay. I'll let everybody know. That probably goes up to the kitchen.
I say, everybody, grab a bone saw. We're gonna check out that room.
Oh man, if somebody's here, they're gonna take the beer, and I'll run into the house.
You mean you're running upstairs, or you're running up
Running up the stairs to the trap door?
I never made it down to the basement because I was vomiting.
Oh, so you're still on the steps.
I'm still on the steps. I was like,
You absolutely should. Yes. You should run around, and you're going in the front of the house on the first floor.
yeah.
Excellent.
So you make a dexterity check to kind of
Should
navigate.
make a
the steps.
dexterity check.
Fuck
Oh,
That should be
no.
good.
what happens?
So I
He
slip.
trips on the vomit.
I slip. I slip and hit my head again on the fucking step. So the same place I hit the tree, I hit the stair again. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, those are concrete steps. And
Yeah.
so go ahead.
Oh shit, that's really gonna hurt.
Yeah. Make a constitution check.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Damn, you're good. All right. Yeah.
He's drunk. He doesn't feel a damn thing.
Nothing, man. The impact is nothing.
Seriously, growing up with JT and Bobby, there are so many times that like JT would hit you on the head with branches, or like come up with some like, let's play this game with a nail in a board and slap
Yeah,
you.
he used to pick me up and body slam me like Ric Flair.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So you're used
Like
to this.
old school Ric Flair.
You got like cauliflower ears
You
and
want to
scarred
stay
hand.
down in the basement, or you want to keep running up?
Oh no, I'm getting out of there.
Okay.
I want to go in the house to make sure nobody's fucking with the beer.
Okay. So you're going to run around. You're going to be going in the front of the house. Don't let me forget that. The rest of you, as you are down at the doorway in that stairwell, you can either go up the stairs, or you could go into that dark room across the hall.
I'm like, I say to you guys, let's get the dark room. Let's roll. And I start to walk towards it. I may be the only one.
No, I'll follow.
I have a bone saw and a flashlight.
Yes. With your flashlight, you can actually see that there is another a pull chain right inside that door.
Flash my flashlight first.
There. Make a spot hidden check.
All right. Let's see here. Spot hidden. Success.
Excellent. You see that there is a bulb still in the light socket. It looks perfectly fine. If you pull that chain, it's going to turn on the light. You also see a flash of metal in the beam of your flashlight. As you kind of sweep it across, almost like 4 metallic things. You can't really see much more from that at this point without turning on the light.
I say the light's groovy, Bobby, but there's some sort of shit bug in here. I find the flashlight further into the room, and if I think I can get to the light without getting in the way of the blades, I'll try and grab the groovy light. But if I think that the blade's just waiting for me to pull the light, I'm gonna step back and shine the light.
Oh no, you can do it. You can pull the chain. Pull the chain.
Right.
Pull the strings. Yes.
Groovy. I pull the chain.
All right. And as the light comes on in this room, oh my God, and it stinks of rotten fruit and ammonia. And as you look at the floor, there are more like drag marks, scrape marks, that sort of thing. The floor is smeared with streaks of mucus and blood. You see those 5 footprints again, but you also see another set of footprints that are not a set of 5. They almost look like, I mean, you'd have to look more closely, but there's another set in there.
Hey,
And
Forest Ranger, we got some more footprints in here.
there are the metal that you saw, there are 4 hyperbaric steel hyperbaric chambers. The hatches on the ends are all open and still drip with greenish yellow fluid, as if they were unsealed recently. Bundles of black snake-like electrical cables connect the chambers to an electrical box on the wall. Each chamber sits atop a wheeled cart with some sort of electronic apparatus beneath, connected by individual wires to a line of protrusions along the base of the cylinder. Behind the controls, 4 thick rubber hoses connect a pair of 5-gallon glass jars to the rear of the chamber. There are 3 doors in this room. The one that you came through, there is one to the north corner, and then there's one to the south corner.
See, Bobby, what the fuck is your family into, man?
I'm
That's
gonna
some fucked up shit.
do a little genuflection, and I'm gonna check out some of that equipment with either like electrical repair or operate heavy machinery, mechanical repair, something like that, to try to
Oh, yeah.
decipher what any of that is.
Before you do that, oh no, what the hell? Go on in and make the whichever you think is best. Let me know what you do, like whether it's electric repair or
I'll say
operate heavy machinery.
mechanical repair.
Mechanical repair. That's okay.
No.
You've seen nothing like this. This
I have
is
no idea what the hell this is.
What the heck this is.
We
JT, what would you like to do?
We saw the tracks, guys, and I'll take a few more pictures, and I'm like, there's people here. There's someone here who's doing this. This isn't old at all. And I start to look around. Where's Jimmy? I realize that Jimmy's gone.
Jimmy's
and I look at, I'm like, JT, where's Jimmy?
You must have went back upstairs. So
Shit.
I'll run that way.
There's some murderer running around, and we're messing around taking pictures and looking at stuff.
All right, if you guys would make.
I didn't know he went upstairs.
JT, do you want to go up the steps or do you want to go out and around?
Whatever the most direct path is. We came down the stairs, so I'd probably go back.
Right.
You know what? Let me give you this. I mean, we'll see the rest of this in just a bit. So hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. Show players. Let's also do an edit. And players journal, all players, save changes. Ta-da. All right. In your handouts, there is a basement map.
Mm-hmm.
And so go ahead and see if you can see that.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Dan, there is under handouts, there's a basement map if you want to take a look at that.
Okay.
And so we came down the stairs in 13. Is that what those are on the right? Yeah, I'll just go back up those. 13. I'm going to get my gun out at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going back up with LT, and I'm gonna be like Bobby, and Bobby and Billy, guys, come on, we got to get out of here. This is so fucked up.
All right. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go up the steps toward the trapdoor, or do you want to go out and around like the reverse of what you did? I don't know why this suddenly. Sorry.
Just
or do you want to keep
wherever path we came from.
Do you want to hide that or you want to show it? You showing it on purpose?
I'm showing it on purpose. because the other things are just things.
You're like, because the fluids.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fluids.
I'm with you.
And that way you can kind of see where you are in this.
I'm going to throw up, by the way, all the
Go
fluids.
ahead and you realize that Jim is gone. You decided that you want to go back the way you came, out 13. We're going to pause you guys for a second. Jim, go ahead. We're going to come back to you. You have gone back into the house. And the beer, I think you guys would have put the beer either like left it on the porch or brought it into the living room. Either way.
Yeah, we went in the living room with it.
Okay, yeah. As you walk in the front door, go ahead and make both a listen and a spot hidden check.
Oh, I'm super listening.
Oh my God, yeah.
And oh yeah, hard success. I'm all over it, dude.
All right.
He's there for the beer.
You're going in, and as you're going toward the living room, you hear on the eastern side of the house, like back in that corner, you hear this like whining and yipping. And as you look down, you see the same sort of like viscous, nasty liquid like smeared on the floor heading back to the bathroom.
Do I remember seeing Gadzooks up here earlier, right?
Yeah. And you didn't see Gadzooks with Bobby when you guys went downstairs.
I'm like, look, man, I don't know who you are, but you're fucking with my friend's dog, and we'll whoop your ass. And I'm gonna like go back there. It's like, you better come out now.
Oh, and you hear like more of this yipping, and I mean, it sounds like this dog is in pain, like
oh yeah, I'm
terrible
going
pain.
to help the dog, man.
As you walk into the bath,
I like kick the door open.
Oh yeah! As you kick the door open, you see this.
Oh shit!
Sorry, and I don't actually have a thing to show you, but that might be better. You see this. This thing is about the size of a human. So it meant like maybe 5.5 feet tall. It has a female head, but the mouth looks like it's been surgically stitched shut, but the stitches aren't on the outside. It's almost as if they've sunken into the flesh and become part of the thing itself. It has a clearly feminine torso, and like it's essentially naked. And so you see it has actually some like pretty nice breasts, but 3 slender androgynous legs, a muscular arm on the right, a small feminine arm on the left, 3 child arms spaced evenly around its rib cage.
As you will.
A toothless mouth is where its belly button should be. And it's making constant slurping sounds as saliva runs down its front onto and into Gadzooks.
Into the dog?
Like has latched onto Gadzooks like back. And it almost seems it almost seems like it is absorbing Gadzooks.
So I know this is gonna sound funny, but I'm assuming I should probably make a sanity check.
Oh yeah, you're making a sanity.
I was gonna say,
the whole thing before you make the sanity.
Oh, it's syntax error.
And no, go ahead and make a sanity.
I know why. Because you gotta input a number. Well, I succeeded.
You succeed, and so you only take 1d3 points of sanity damage. So you take 2 points.
That's not good. D3 on a pass that's hard stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's seeing the dog being devoured, and like there's a lot of shit going on with this, because now as you speak to it and it turns and its body turns, Gadzooks actually is pulled out of the tub, like connected to its mouth stomach, and kind of like swings to look at you.
I'm
And
just gonna scream at it.
Oh,
I'm just gonna scream at it. I was like, "Get away from my friend's dog, you dumb bitch!" And I'm just gonna go over and try to like just hook it with that big little hook that I pulled off the fucking thing earlier.
Yes. Okay, go ahead and make a, oh shit, what would this be? This would be, I guess, brawl, right?
Brawl.
So go ahead and make a brawl.
Jimmy, you dumb fuck.
Thingy.
Brawl.
Oh shiz, wait, let me
here.
Jimmy, you fucking idiot.
No, I failed. Can I spend 4 points of luck?
You're goddamn right you can.
Absolutely you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 4 points of luck to make that a success.
Okay, so you make it a success. Go ahead, and I'm going to say with this improvised, well, it's not really an improvised weapon. Go ahead and roll a D4.
Dude, you're so good at throwing beers. You got to do that. Like, you probably have like a 90 at throwing beers.
Where's the thing here? D8.
That's the few years of frat, bro. On his college resume.
5 points.
All right, 5 point. Oh, not a D8, a D4.
Oh, D4.
It's a little hook.
Divide by 2.
2 points.
Okay. Oh crap! I just lost my. So many cards. Okay, so 2. Okay. And yeah, as you slice into this, oh shit, hold on. Sorry, I lost our Zoom window. As you cut into this and you slice down, it doesn't feel like skin. It feels like
the first time.
No. It feels like slicing the skin of a hot dog, but like a cold dog. You've just pulled it out of the fridge and just like sliced into that, like that kind of feeling with
That's
it.
the way Billy likes them, so I'm accustomed.
So basically, she's like cutting bologna. Wow.
Yeah,
it's a bologna golem.
My bologna has a first name.
Yes, it's Laham. So 2 points of damage, and you are going to have now. This thing is going to lash out at you. It's the nice thing is its stomach mouth is taken up already, so it's not going to get you with that. It is going to take its like that muscular right arm and just grab at your, as you've like sliced with the hook, it's going to try to grab your arm that's holding that hook. And so I don't know if you want to touch.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try to die. Well, so what's in here is like you said there's like a basin.
Yes.
Is it like one of those like 1970s like ceramic basins that sits on the thing like for putting water in? Is that what it is? And like I'm gonna try to grab that and like use it like a shield.
Okay, go ahead and make a dodge.
Oh
yeah, I figured. Yeah, you try to reach for it, and I mean this thing just immediately with an /7 like grabs your arm, and I guess it's summer. What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? Well, I was down by the thing. It's summer, but it's still like whatever. I probably have a pair of cargo shorts and like one of Billy's fishing vests on that has like all the like lures and shit all over it because we're going night fishing. Probably like one of those night fishing hats that's got like it's folded up on the front, like whatever.
Do you have short sleeves or long sleeves?
Oh, probably short sleeves, but I'm wearing a vest because that's how you stay warm.
Yeah. And so this arm touches your arm and grabs, I mean, it's really like grabbing your right arm, and the hook is still in it, like in your hand. But as it grabs your arm, you immediately feel this, like, a tingling, itching where it's grabbing you.
Okay.
All right. And so
I'm gonna scream at her. I'm gonna like, get away from me, bitch! I'm taken.
Nice. We will pause here. Let's go back to you guys downstairs. You are hearing this yelling from upstairs. And you were in the...
So me and JT were already headed up the stairs. I don't know about Bobby and Billy.
You guys are headed toward the outside doors or the steps, correct?
Yeah, at least me and JT. I don't know about Bobby and Billy. They might be staying down here.
Okay. As you step into the stairwell, like the stairwell that goes up to the trapdoor on the kitchen floor, you see in front of you, in that that laboratory room, the oh my God, what's it called? The medical lab. You see this monstrosity. It is about... It's about Bobby's size. It can almost look Bobby in the eyes. And it has a male head, but the head has the nose removed and skin was grafted over it to cover the hole. There are 8 salivating mouths around its neck and upper chest, and they make this low hissing sound as it breathes, just like a... There's a small torso to it, and there's this massive pelvis attached to it with 2 legs that could belong to a sumo wrestler. There are 2 arms where they should be, but they are far too large and held in place with heavy tendons that strain beneath the skin, as if it's like extra stitching. A 3rd arm on the chest reaches out, and it has 7 fingers and 2 thumbs. And it's resting on a pregnant-looking, swollen belly. And go ahead first and make... Oh, my God. All right. Go ahead and make spot hidden checks first.
Okay.
It gets worse. Or it gets better. Oh, hard success. I see it all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to see this.
I don't want to see it. Nikki, I don't.
Please poke out my eyes.
JT is hard. Oh, Mickey.
So's Mickey.
You are.
Wow.
Bobby, are you going into the stairwell at all? Or what are you 2 doing?
I'm shooting that fucking thing.
We hear commotion. I'm heading in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking we were going to go to room 16, but we're there in room 12, right?
Yes.
So they're right next door to us. So, yeah, look in there. What the fuck? Turn ahead. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
You said spot hidden?
Yeah, go ahead and make a spot hidden. Oh, extreme. Good.
Spot hidden. Let's see.
Laser eyes.
Come on, obtuseness. Don't fail me now.
You're like, extreme success. I like that for you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
So happy. All right.
What is that?
So, as you look at this, and this, like, the hand that's coming out of its chest with those 7 fingers and 2 thumbs, and like there's a thumb on either side of the hand, and it's all like resting on this, it looks like a bloated pregnant belly. And as you look more closely, you can hear some like fluids sloshing, and there's a bulge on the skin. JT and Mickey, you guys can actually see through the skin, and that you can see that there is an umbilical cord and like a shadow of a fetus back in that body. So you guys are good. When you roll your sanity, you're going to be rolling a sanity, and then it'll be a D4. Bobby and Billy, you see the umbilical cord, but you actually can see more closely that instead of a shadow of a fetus, you see the fetus actually kind of like moves up closer to the surface, and you can see its face. And its face resembles the man that was in the portrait.
I yell, "Look out! It's a Quado!"
Yeah. And you guys roll your sanity. Billy and Bobby, you're going to be doing a 1d6. So go ahead and roll your sanity checks first.
Sanity checks.
How do you roll the sanity? When I
This-
click on that,
I think you
It
just
gives me error.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it
does it. Oh shit.
You have to go in and put in a number for your sanity. It's out of 50. You need to change it to edit mode, put in an actual like 50 of 50. And
I see it.
Okay. All right. Now I know this for next time. Okay.
Oh, we're good.
All right.
So, what do we put in the first number next to sanity?
So whatever
the second number
Yeah.
number is, Bobby.
It's equal to your POW.
Excellent.
Equal to
Your Sandy's equal to your POW.
Well, I see I've got 45 sanity, but what do I put in the one to the
first
left?
number, go ahead and
45.
45.
Put 45.
because you haven't
45.
lost
Okay,
any.
gotcha.
Oh, that's a fail.
Oh, Mickey fails. Yeah. All right.
Success.
Yeah, Doctor, you've seen this. Okay,
What?
so those are like this is horrific, but JT, you're gonna lose 3 points of sanity.
Howie.
Bobby and Billy, you guys are going to lose ironically 3 points of sanity as well. Mickey, you are going to be losing 4 points of sanity, and I would like you to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh, shit. You want to fail this.
Yeah,
I
you
probably
want to
do.
fail this.
Who needs
Alright.
to?
You really want to succeed this. It's really cool.
But damn my smartness.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like shit, I don't have that loud. So, as you look at this and you kind of think of all the ramifications of what this might mean, you are going to go into have a phobia. Mr. Jones, are you available to give us a phobia? I mean, just tell us something.
Give me a madness.
Give him a madness.
He's afraid of being the father.
No, he's afraid. No, he's afraid. He's suddenly because of all of his time and all this diapers and all this nonsense. He's afraid of getting wet.
Nice.
He's terrified of getting wet.
Yes.
They get wet.
For the next
Yes.
3 rounds, you are going to have this madness with you.
Okay.
And now you guys can, but now this thing is in front of you. It's blocking your path to the outside door. What would you like to do?
I'm
Should you
shooting
make a
that
medicine
fucking
roll
thing.
to excise that Quato from the beast?
That's right. And wait, JT, I remember you said you want to shoot it. Shoot it.
Oh yeah, we're not playing around with that anymore. Success.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage.
4.
All right.
This is really crappy
couldn't-
damage.
Excellent. Salamu is 4. Bobby, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna engage it and take my claw hammer out of my tool belt and strike it.
Excellent. Hit it. Make that brawl, I guess.
If you just click your weapon, if you have a
I don't have a
Yeah,
weapon.
I
It was
didn't
just in
know.
my thing.
Yeah.
I'll use
Anything.
7 luck
JT, I think you
points.
might be the only one with weapons.
yeah.
Yeah. So your claw hammer, and actually, as you,
I'm going to use 7 luck points.
why the hell not? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wouldn't that just take it to a
And so it takes us to 40. Go ahead and roll 1d4.
Mm. 2.
All right.
He's big. He might have a strength bonus. He might have a bonus.
Yeah. All right. And Billy, go ahead.
I will slash at it with the surgical bone saw that I'm wielding. Can I? What should I roll for that? D8 or D4?
Make a brawl.
Make a brawl. Okay. I've got a surgical bone saw set up, and then let me see what happens when I click it.
I'm going to give you this is going to sound weird. I'm going to give you a bonus die because you're a doctor. And so you know how to wield the bone saw. And generally...
You just have to reroll.
Just reroll?
You just have to reroll.
Yeah, just reroll.
Oh, I missed again.
Yeah.
I slash at this beast. I'm particularly miffed at the doctor in the belly. I'm like, this is just wrong.
Yeah.
Democratically speaking, you can't do this.
As you strike at it, its hand seems to just like come up from its belly and just like push it away.
No, we're not done.
And Mickey, you're still mad about being wet. And
if I can still do something, my only attempt would be, no, I can't have that thing touching me. It's all creepy. I'm going to try to find an exit out.
There are 2 exits. There's the stairwell behind you, and then like the steps through this room. But this room is also filled with blood and mucus and like viscous stuff. It could get
wet.
It could be wet.
I'm going to try my best to navigate it. I'm going to be like, tiptoe.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity roll to see if you can also, like, these 3 have engaged it. So you are able to like sneak around past it, and you're able to get behind it, and you are able to get halfway through the room.
He definitely avoids the moisture.
Yes. You've avoided all of that nasty stuff. Let's go back upstairs. Jim, this thing has tried to lash out at you. You lashed out at it, and it is now your turn. And as you look at poor Gadzooks, it's now whining so horribly. Like, it is just terrifying and heartbreaking. And you can see that its fur is starting to turn, like, the mouth around it, kind of like a golden fur, as if it is melding into it.
All right. I'm not gonna leave Gadzooks, man. I'm loyal like he is. So I'm gonna like try to hack at it.
Yes.
And I was like, guess what, bitch? Time for a sports question. No. Nobody ever gets this right.
Hey, I didn't choose the golden retriever. Eric chose the golden retriever. Eric's killing that dog, not me.
Damn it, Eric.
What is that? The German defense? What is that called?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. You are so angry. And as you slice and you realize, oh, my God,
Can I push it? Can I push the roll? Can I push the roll and just try to, like, force it back into the, like, the bathtub?
Yes, right. Please do.
Oh, my God. Oh,
my God. What does that hook do to Gadzooks? Because that's where you hit.
Oh, yeah, I try to swing and it moves out of the way, and I just, like, hook Gadzooks in the bottom of the fucking tub. And I'm just like, no!
And you hear the most agonizing howl. It is so painful, and even more so because you realize that you've done this to Gadzooks. You put that hook right through his jaw and into the scratch the tub. And so now as it tries to like whine and bark, like it actually kind of moves your hand with the hook as it's trying to do that.
You monster.
Hey baby, it's Grindhouse, bitches. All right. And it's going to lash out at
it probably has advantage because that's gonna like tear me up, man. I'm not gonna be
well, and it still has your arm.
Yeah.
And I guess I should ask, do you want to try to rip that away?
Oh no, I'm too mentally broken over
Okay.
over hitting Gadzooks. Oh, and I failed my sand check. I'm fucking up.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. You should take another point of sanity.
I should.
Actually,
Yes,
how much
I agree.
sanity you should take because of this.
Yeah. How many
Is
should
one
I take?
enough, or do you need more?
I don't think one is representative of what's going on here.
All right.
I would say more like D4.
All right. You take what you think you need.
All right, let's see here. Let's ah! The dice gods say 4, which is enough for a temporary insanity.
Oh, nice.
Because
Yeah.
I already start low.
All right. Shit. What pages I should have pulled this out. I'm the bad person.
Always pull
It's on
out.
your DM screen if you have one.
I don't. I didn't pull it out.
No idea then.
Blame someone that isn't me. What is it? Temporary insanity. 155.
Probably gonna ask me to roll a D.
Oh, hey.
Oh, 10. That's got to be a good one.
And then I think you're gonna
Oh,
roll
so
another
10,
D10 to see how long.
Mania. You get a new mania.
Cool. For 6 rounds.
Yeah. And you are now table X sample manias. Sample mania shit. Let's also give you 6.
I think that's sample mania shit.
As you are looking at what you've done to Gadzooks, you remember your childhood dog. What was your childhood dog's name?
Buck.
No, not Buck. His name was I don't know. His name was Dirt because he loved to dig in the dirt.
It was Dirt, and you love Dirt so much. And there was one time when you and JT were out in the woods playing, and Dirt was with you because, of course, Dirt was always with you. And Dirt got caught in like an animal trap.
Yeah, it was like a raccoon trap.
Yeah, and it crushed his front leg. And he was there just howling and screaming and crying. And you and JT were both too afraid to open that trap because you're too young, too scared, too worried about getting in trouble. And so you ran away.
Yeah. But I never, eventually he was still whining the entire time. I could just hear him in pain and suffering.
And I mean, you went, like, Billy, by the time you got home, then Billy was like, hey, where's Dirt? And, so you were able to rescue Dirt and bring him home and go to the vet. But you can just hear that whining. And that's what you hear for the next 6 rounds? Holy shit. All right. That's what you're hearing.
I'm just gonna crawl in the tub and like try to hold on to Gadzooks and comfort him.
Do you still have the hook in your hand?
No, I drop it in the bottom of the thing.
So now it's just like dangling from his jaw.
It's just like there.
Okay. That's horrible. You guys can stay
just hug him and cry because I'm so loyal.
Oh, that is awful. I'm sorry, but such glee. That's awful.
It's awful funny. I like that for me.
Love for you.
Love that for you.
Let's go back downstairs to our friends downstairs. Mickey, let's start with you because you are trying to go out.
Yeah. Oh, don't let it touch me. Don't let it touch me.
Go ahead and make another dexterity check.
All right. Dexterity check.
And now do it with this. Whoa!
Oh my God.
Tell me what happens, Mickey.
So, in my excess caution, I managed to miss a spot. I'm tiptoeing, and unfortunately, I'm not wearing any shoes.
Just wearing a diaper, and that's it.
Right. And so I step on like a small rock in the basement. I slip and right into the thickest pile of accumulated liquids in here I go.
And it gets in your mouth.
Accumulated liquids.
Yeah, just like
it's everywhere
in the room. And I just look up and look to the heavens and just let out a scream of just agony at this, because it's just so bad.
You know, and it's so terrible because when you open your mouth to scream, some of it gets in your mouth and you taste it, and it like starts to make your teeth and gums tingle. And it's such a surprising,
joy.
Yeah, you've been in a lot of places. You've had a lot of accumulated liquids in your mouth. Well,
that is true. My first thought is, wait, I'm going numb. Is this cocaine? But then I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, and you actually can start feeling it like eating through your gum and through your teeth and even into your tongue. Actually, go ahead and take a hit point of damage, and go ahead and roll a sanity check.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, my face, start yelling out.
Face, yeah.
All right, sanity check. Oh,
all right. So good. Like, again, you've had a lot of experience in different places, but still, this is horrifying. But you're holding it together. The other three who are there, James, let's go JT, Billy, and then Bobby.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. So I threw up and I've shot my gun now, so I think I'm starting to sober up a little bit, probably pretty quickly. So I'm gonna shoot this thing again and start moving to the other exit.
Okay. Like up the steps to the trapdoor?
Away from this thing to the other exit.
All right. Yeah. All right. You hit. Go ahead and
7 points of damage.
Nice. Excellent. And then you start moving up the steps toward the trapdoor. And if you want to, what is your strength?
65.
Go ahead and make a strength check, because as you get to you feel the trapdoor, and
I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push the roll.
Push it.
So I'm gonna like get up to them, like bump into it. I'm gonna brace and just, with the gun in my hand, I'm gonna shove the fucking.
Oh my god! If you shoot yourself.
Oh my god! What happens? What did you do?
I think the gun goes off.
Yes. And as you push, and the gun goes, like the way you push, and your finger hits the trigger, and the gun goes off. And it's so loud in your ear. Luckily, the bullet goes into the floor and not into anybody else. But yeah, that's where you are. Billy, go ahead.
I came here to drink beer and fish. I'm all out of beer. I swing the thing at it again.
Yes.
Burnt surgical bone saw. No. Do I get to roll twice or no?
Yes.
All right. And no. I failed again.
Yeah. Again, that weird, like that hand. Even though like this is male and it's very paternal, that hand is very maternal. Like, stay away from my baby. Stay away from my baby.
You're no better at surgical bone saw than you were a husband.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jimmy! You stay out of this.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That dog. All right, that's it for me.
All right, Bobby, go ahead.
So is this thing blocking our way from getting into the lab room?
Yes, it's pretty much in the door.
All right, I'm gonna take a charge and try to just muscle it out of the way, just to, like, tackle it.
Go ahead. Make a strength check. Oh, we'll make an opposed strength check, in fact.
What's that?
So just go ahead and roll your strength.
Okay, gotcha.
Ooh. We both got regular successes, so it's kind of a tie. I will let you decide if you Do you want to push it, but then just be in contact with it? Or do you want to miss? And be kind of like pushed back?
I'll say I missed.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Missed.
Okay. So you miss, and as you kind of are pushed, like you miss, you kind of get your footing back. You heard the gunshot. You see JT at the top of the steps trying to push through that trap door. Is there anything else you would like to do? You know what I want you to do, Bobby. What would Kapu do? Come on.
Oh, he would try again.
He'd be pushing right through that fucking trap door. You know it. Bam. Right?
That's right.
You would.
That's true.
Do it.
Another strength
check with advantage. With bonus die.
Does Bobby need to get in the steps? Bobby can just reach up and.
Bonus die gives him success.
10. Not only do you push up through that trap door and you kind of like push past JT, you kind of use JT to push through the trap door, and the table on top of it goes flying. The doors come open. JT like catapults part of the way into the kitchen, but it is open, and you can in the kitchen. Push. Yes. Sorry, I totally railroaded, but I wanted to see that happen.
That's right.
I feel so much better now. All right.
It was just the tip, but JT was the tip. So.
Yeah. You're not going to feel better because as you get up there, you hear this whining, and you also hear some crying from the bathroom in the back where you left Gadzooks.
Oh, yeah.
And so now we're kind of all together. So ish. Jim, you're still having your bout of madness.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, buddy. I can't help it.
You also start to feel. Go ahead and make a power check.
Hard success.
All right, good. You kind of feel this urge to. You feel this urge to take that hook and pull it so that you can kind of snap Gadzook's neck, but you manage to hold off. Like that would be horrible. I can't do that. Let's go back down to, I guess we'll go in Dex order now. JT, you've been pushed over into the kitchen. You're upstairs now. Huzzah. And you really hurt. It's not quite hit point damage, but you hurt like a son of a bitch.
I'm going to stumble around and make my way for my rifle.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You at the end of this, you're going to be able to grab your rifle. Excellent. Right. Mickey, what do you want to do? You are still.
Yeah, I'm like holding the side of my face, and I realize I got to get a weapon. So,
make a spot hidden. I guess make a spot hidden check. Do you want a weapon down here, or do you want to try to keep getting out?
I want to keep getting out and getting.
Okay. Make a dexterity check with disadvantage. With penalty die. And you get you start to get up, you're almost up, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna, and your foot just slips and you fall back into that same goop. And now some of it goes up your nose a little bit. And so your nose hairs feel like they're starting to tingle as well.
I'm blowing that shit. I'm like trying to get it out.
Yeah. But go ahead and take. I will let you decide. Do you want to take a point? Do you want to take a hit point of damage, or do you want to make another sanity roll with a penalty die?
I'll take another
sanity roll with a penalty die.
What is it?
I'll take the hit point of damage.
Okay, take the hit point of damage. Excellent. JT. Billy, go ahead. And then Bobby.
I can't carry out this bitch, but I can carry Mickey. I grab Mickey. I try to grab Mickey, put him on my shoulder, and run up the stairs.
You're gonna need to get past the biggin.
Oh, I thought is she blocking the stairs and the door, or?
Well, he was. While the three of you distracted the monster, Mickey managed to slide past it. So he's behind it in room 13. You're still stuck in the stairwell of 12. You're at the bottom of the steps.
Oh, Mickey's in the room.
Get out. Yeah, to get out those steps.
Fuck. I can't get to Mickey.
Let's go.
I mean, you can do it like a run up and run around because you know how to get to that other side.
All right. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I go, Mickey, head out the back way. And I run up the stairs. And I'm heading for the gas canister next to the generator.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And on your turn, you're going to be able to get to the gas canister. Right. Boom. Bobby, go ahead.
If I heard Gadzooks, I'm going towards where he is.
Yeah, you are. You go back and in the bathroom and you see a horrific sight. You see the monstrosity that, do you need me to describe that thing again?
Jiminy Crickets, no.
It's just monstrosity. Yeah, there it is. Gross. Plus Gadzooks is in its tummy. And you're seeing almost as if there's like fur growing out of this monster's belly as it is kind of assimilating Gadzooks. And really now just his head and his tail are still kind of loose. He has a hook through his jaw, and you recognize that hook because you saw Jim had it earlier. And you see that as his head turns, as you know, you get there and you call out, Gadzooks turns his head to look at you, and you see his tail like wag just a little tiny bit, like, oh, there's my boy.
Every time you describe it, Chantel, it's just more wrong.
No.
Right? It's like it escalates somehow.
What do you want to do, Bobby? And of course, you see Jim, who has like this monster has its hand around Jim's wrist, and it looks like the fingers are actually like digging and sinking into Jim's arm. And Jim's just crying and he's inconsolable. What do you want to do?
I just yell about it being an abomination and try to hit it in the head with my hammer.
Yes, go ahead and strike.
Brawl?
Brawl, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a bonus die because this is your best friend and your dog. Oh,
both failed.
You want to push it?
You are a country song waiting to
Yes, I'm going to push it.
push it.
Have to.
So you have to explain what you're doing.
How are you going to push it?
So as I swing down, and I don't really hit it, but my hammer gets kind of like caught in whatever fleshy goodness is there. I take my left hand and pull out my screwdriver, and I just ram it down into the head. Attempt to.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to let you make a choice. The screwdriver does go into someone's head. Does it go into Gadzooks or Jim's?
It's going to go into, let's see here.
Gotta be mine. It's gotta be mine.
Let me close this. Evens, it's Jim's.
As you strike your screwdriver down into Gadzooks' head. Tell us what happens. Where are you from? How are you feeling? Give us.
Oh my gosh! There's just this extreme mix as he's put out of his misery. I grew up on a farm. I've seen the cycle of life, but generally not by such a unnatural and ungodly way. It really just gives you the willies in that sense, and he's kind of looking up at me because he can smell me. He knows that I'm there, and he just kind of whimpers it out, and though I can see the life drain out of his eyes, his tail is still just wagging like it has a memory of what we had.
This is why I love you so much, Ed. Oh my God. All right. Yes, that is exactly what happens in all of its beautiful Technicolor glory.
Eric, we're going to be neighbors in hell. I can't wait, dude.
I think I need a sanity check for that.
Yeah, you need. I'm just gonna. You should. How much sanity do you think you should take? Because even if you pass it, that's shit.
None, man. He grew up on a farm like Christy Gnome.
Not my dog, though. A calf or, maybe a lamb. 4.
All
You've
right.
had to old yellow your
Where
own
does
dog.
that put you?
It puts me at 4. I've lost 7 total.
Okay. So I need you to. That's going to put us in temporary insanity, correct?
Yep.
And go ahead and roll a Go ahead and roll a d10.
1.
Amnesia. As you see his tail kind of stop and get kind of sucked into the stomach, it like loses itself in that monster. You completely forget all of this. You don't understand why you're here. You forget everything from the time that you were, from the time where you called Gadzooks back to sit at your side.
Okay.
You forget everything else that has happened, and that you will forget for 4 rounds. Oh God, I'm so sorry, man. And you see your friend Jim. I guess so. Sorry, I kind of blanked. Bobby and James, you started this round. Let's have you also finish this round with another. Like you're still. How do you react to seeing Bobby kill this dog that you accidentally hit, that you didn't want to kill?
I'll feel so bad about it now because Bobby put him out of his misery, and I wish I could have put dirt out of his misery like that, but I just didn't have the kahunas and the strength to do it. So I would probably I would try to hug Bobby. I think and embrace a loyal friend like that while he has his hammer in his hand. I'm just like, but when I try to embrace him, like since my arm is part of that thing's arm, it's like one of that's arms, so it's like it's trying to hug him.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, as you hug him, and
I'm like, I love you, man. You're my best friend.
Bobby, make a luck check.
6.
The nasty arm does not touch you. All you feel is your friend's hug. You see that there's something attached to his arm, but you're okay. And you get to hug your friend. It's awesome. And in fact, it takes you now on your next turn, you can act normally.
Have a flashback to our child.
But also on your next turn, take another, or on this turn, go ahead and take another hit point of damage from your arm. And JT, top of the round, baby. Oh, wait. I guess I should cross Gadzooks off my initiative.
Oh, damn.
Just call it out. I'm going to cross that golden retriever right out.
Savage.
So, good dog.
Sad part is I don't remember that happened. So I'm going to be looking for it.
Bobby will at least have that. He forgets about the horrible things.
He'll be like walking around looking for his dog. Where's my dog?
All right, so where's this thing at exactly? It was like at the bathroom or like the kitchen.
It is,
now?
in the bathroom, in the back hallway. As you're grabbing your rifle, and was it in one of the bedrooms or was it out in the living room?
Yeah, I imagine.
I didn't even think about like if we need bio breaks. I'm so sorry. Timing sucks for me.
Kind of been going
what do you want to do, JT? Where was your rifle?
Probably one of the bedrooms.
Absolutely. So as you grab your rifle and you hear all of this, you hear the dog whining, then you hear the dog stop whining. You hear this like wet chunk of impact.
And so this is all happening in the bathroom, or is it like in the hallway?
It's in the bathroom. Yeah. Okay. And you hear your friend, like you hear people crying, or at least one person crying.
Well, my rifle isn't going to do me any good still in this, going into the room. So we'll pull out the pistol again, I guess.
Okay.
And head that way.
All right. Tell me what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna round the corner and try to get these guys the fuck out of here, away from this thing. I'm gonna just grab Bobby, and since it looks like Jimmy's holding on to him, we're just gonna drag the whole chain.
All right, excellent. Make a strength check. And like with the adrenaline, it's just going to be a straight check. You won't have a penalty for trying to drag both of them.
Except for attached to the thing.
Yeah, that's a whole different problem I don't know about.
Oh, so you managed to pull Bobby. Jim, I would like you to make a strength check as well.
I'll spend 6 points of luck.
Okay. As you're hugging Bobby and you're holding him really closely, Bobby slips out of your arms, out of your embrace, and seems to be falling backwards. You are now stuck in this bathroom and stuck with this thing on your arm. But now you're cognizant and realize what this thing is doing. Bobby, you're getting pulled out of the bathroom by JT. He's a good friend. Mickey, where are you? What are you doing? You're still in the
I keep on just trying to escape this damn basement, which is
my God. Go ahead and do that. And you've already heard, in all of this madness, you kind of know that your friends have gone upstairs. So now you're alone in this room with that thing, and it's not distracted by your friends anymore.
Right.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check with a bonus die.
Oh. I got it. Hard success.
You're able to get to the bottom of the steps. You're able to get to the top of the steps. And oh, nice. And you are able to avoid an arm that like slashes out at you and tries to catch you. You feel it. You feel it grab you, and it actually grabs the diaper and pulls it off of you. So as you're at the top of the steps, you're also completely naked. Like, dick out to the world. Here you are. But you're not down there with it anymore.
Oh, this went so bad. When I get out, I'm going to be like, guys, we got to get the hell out of here. Come on.
Dicks out for Gadzooks.
I will let you run around to the front of that so you can be at the front door.
Okay.
William, let's have you go first. Billy, go ahead. You went to get gasoline.
Yes.
What do you want to do with that gasoline?
I say to myself, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. I light my lighter, and I run with the gas tank, and I'll either head for the trap door, or I'll head down the stairs where we came in originally. Whichever way I think is quicker to get to the thing and start spraying the gasoline and light it on fire.
I'm going to say that it's equidistant, so you can decide which one you want.
I guess I'll run back into the house and to the trap door.
Yes. All right, so down in the trapdoor, the trapdoor's open. You see the steps, and what do you want to do with this gasoline?
I want to pour it on the creature and light my lighter and basically tell it, fuck you, motherfucker, and throw the lighter at it. If I can do that to light it on fire.
Because it has, we're going to say also because it's the baddies go on the same turn as you do. It has seen Mickey disappear, and so it knows you guys went upstairs. So it's going to come out into the stairwell to come and get you. Let's make opposed dexterity checks.
All right. As I do it, I say, Winston tastes good like cigarettes should. All right. I make my dexterity. I start quoting all sorts of cigarette ads from 1974. I can't see my character sheet for some reason. Let's see. I need to roll. What am I rolling? Dexterity?
Dexterity, yeah.
All right, let me get rid of these maps so I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, dexterity. All right, close that map out of the way. Oh, there we go. All right, skills. Oh no, just dexterity. Click. Hard success.
You had a hard success. It rolled a 99, so it's like all Twitter-pated downstairs, and you splash the gasoline, you throw the Zippo, you say the witty retort, and
mild as May, as smooth as the summer breeze. Yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And flames just erupt. And as this thing, you're going to make a sanity roll because this is horrific. Because not only do you hear the like squeals and screams of almost like some, I don't like an animal in pain, you also hear the cries of a baby.
Oh,
The thing that was in its stomach is also screaming. And so, yeah.
I failed.
Yeah, you're going to take 2 points of damage, sanity damage.
Oh
because
my God.
it's horrible, but also, shit.
What?
It's attacking me like, stop hurting the dog. I won't hurt the dog anymore. Anyway, yeah, so it bursts into flames. The steps also burst into flames. And I guess I will let you move away from the trapdoor if you would like to, or if you want to stay there, you can.
I will probably back away, and I'll be like, oh my God, I violated the Hippocratic Oath. Oh, what have I done? And I slowly back away into, I guess, the hallway next to the kitchen.
Nice. Okay. James, you are stuck in the because the other baddie. So that one's burning and it's going to be dead. Boom, the end. The other one that's in there has like more of your, it had your wrist and now your hand seems to be gone as well. And you're kind of like almost elbow deep into this thing.
Yeah, so I'm still having about a mania because I've actually got like one more round or whatever. And my about a mania was nothing but loyalty and stuff. And so Gadzooks is gone. So the only thing I can think of as I'm holding what you said this thing looked female to me is the only thing I think of that is a statement of loyalty is my wedding vows. And so I start reciting my wedding vows to it as I hug it and I tried to hold one of its other hands like I'm just like so sincere to it. And I was like, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poor, sickness or health, to love and cherish until death do we part. I kiss the bride.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. And yeah, as you kiss that mouth, and you didn't notice this before, that as its mouth opens, its tongue is actually split and like the sides of the tongues move independently. And so as you kiss and it opens its mouth and those two tongues go into your cheeks, one goes up into your sinuses, one goes down your throat, and it's pulling you in closer.
It's French, boys.
Shit, that was freaking amazing. Bobby, you are kind of seeing this at the end as you're being pulled out by JT.
I'm gonna go with.
Oh, you also have amnesia, so you don't really even know what's going on. You've forgotten everything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. What do you want to do?
If he's pulling me, I'm just letting him. I don't know what's going on, so I'm being pulled.
Okay, you're going out. JT, go ahead. What do you want to do?
We need to get everyone the fuck together, so we're gonna just start backing up and like, we're going to the front door.
All right. And so as you come down the hall, you two come down the hall, you go into the kitchen and you see the trap door, like flames are coming out of the trap door. You see Billy booking it out the front door. As you go out the front door, you see Mickey naked as can be.
Buck ass naked, just standing there. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. And Bobby, who doesn't know what's going on. The four of you are now outside.
I'm calling for Gadzooks. I'm just like, clapping my hands. Here, boy. Here, boy.
Gadzooks wasn't in there when I went in. He was
He'll
already
come.
coming.
He'll come. He always comes. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's around.
He's a good boy.
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna be like, Jimmy, where's Jimmy?
JT, Bobby, you saw what happened to Jimmy, even though you didn't really understand it. JT, you saw the very end of it, and you at least saw the sinking, the melding of the two of them.
It's melding with him.
We gotta help him. You got a gun. You got more guns?
Yeah.
Make an intelligence check. You're a survivalist, JT. You've seen shit. You've seen shit in Vietnam. You know when it's time to. You know when you're able to save a friend, and you know when you have to leave a friend. So you get to. You know that you can go ahead and make whatever decision you want.
I think he's gone.
I just can't leave him behind.
You're not leaving him. He's gone.
He's dead?
Yes.
Well, what do we do, JT? You're the guy who does all this stuff for a living. Do we just run for it?
I think we need to just go get to like the dock or like make a camp or just. I think we need to get the fuck away out of here.
Get to the radio.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get to the radio. Start running down there, I guess.
Absolutely. And so as you're going and you're hearing these,
I'll give Mickey my pistol and like my jacket. I have.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering if he's gonna. You can tie it around. Yay!
And I'll get my rifle out.
We're past the campfire. I'll grab that axe.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And you still have the bone saw, Billy. Because I'm guessing you would have picked it up after you dropped the gasoline and whatnot. Wherever you dropped it, you're able to get it back. The four of you run down the trail. You get to the dock. You call for Alice Levinson. You hear her like gravelly cigarette voice over the radio. She's like, "My God damn it!" And she tells you that it's not safe to go during the night. She'll be there.
911. 911 emergency.
But yeah, you can like be on the dock. You can keep an eye out, and as you see the flames rising from the cabin, like the whole cabin catches on fire. The monstrosities that were there burn up. The monstrosities that became monstrosities also burn up. But you four managed to escape without Gadzooks just never showed up. He's such a good boy. I don't know why he didn't come back when he was called. And you have to tell Jimmy's fiance something. But you survived Isle of the Damned.
Whoa. My marriage still lasted longer than Billy's.